moment.
I'd be salty if my girl killed me.
It's not
I think you'd be dead, but
I'd
yeah.
be salty because it's funny because you
He
dead.
been right. He be in heaven looking down and stuff. I can't
Yeah.
believe I trusted this.
Sad me,
I trusted this for this long.
Keep all in the building.
Hey, squat.
Y'all know the special guest host, Kickback Sade.
That's that guy.
S. Dot Carter, best engineer in the game. Hello, S. Dot Carter. We are at the Office Studios, and we have today the one,
This guy
the only,
right here.
not since 07, not since 09, but since 2008.
Yeah.
We talking 08, baby. To 08.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir.
It's
Welcome. How you doing?
What's up
Good,
here?
man. How y'all doing?
I'm great.
Can't
bro.
complain.
I'm great.
Chilling.
Feeling
We
good
could,
in
but we
here.
won't listen.
It's a good Friday.
Go Browns.
Yeah, go Browns. You know
Those guys,
how
yeah.
that
Those
goes.
guys.
Football season is here. Yeah, it's here now. It's
It started
gone.
a couple of days ago. I
Yeah,
wasn't hip to that. It was weird,
It's-
actually.
it's
That's
getting it in
football.
now. Since
Threw me
2008, sir.
Wait, some people get injured too already, right?
I mean, that's
Somebody
football.
got injured already, I heard.
Somebody tore Achilles on our team, yes.
Yeah.
Already.
Already. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying already.
Come on, bro.
First game.
Since 2008, sir. What is your social media name, and can you give us a top 5, please?
Top 5 what?
Whatever you want, man. Shoes,
Dead
TV
or alive,
shows,
Drinking sodas.
drinking sodas,
Oh.
foods you like,
Open up a can of
producers you're
worms.
listening to.
I like that one.
Shoot.
Uh,
All right, well, first, my social with sounds like 08 on
Okay.
like across all platforms.
That's hard. That's
yeah,
super
thank
hard.
That's a vibe too.
Yeah.
That's a whole vibe.
Sure. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just go with the simple one with the albums of this
Okay.
year. But,
Okay.
Not in order. I'm gonna probably say like Omi, Forest in the City. I don't know if y'all heard of her. Brent Fayez.
Brett Fayez. Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to be biased, but I got to say my stuff because I really put in some hard work in that,
Yeah,
and I
that
play
just
that
makes sense.
every day.
Shout it out, bro. Shout it
I
out.
play my joint every day, drown in the sun. You know what I mean?
Son.
That vendetta tough.
On all
Drown.
platforms?
On all platforms,
platforms.
every
All the
single
time.
thing you could think of.
It ain't hard to find them.
It's on MySpace.
CNC.
What else? Kendrick joint. I played it on the way here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one, West Side Boogie's joint.
Oh, yeah. More
that-
superheroes.
Shout out to West
Yes,
Side
sir.
Boogie, man.
Yeah, I
That
play
killer,
that.
that
He's
killer
coming-
with a good start.
Yes.
Killer
Sleeper.
My
That's my
favorite
nigga.
joint is Something Strange.
That's
That
a
song.
banger.
And then the song with Smino too.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Smino?
Smino.
That album.
Shout out to
tough.
Smino.
Album
Smino
tough.
hard,
That
too.
LOL.
Yeah, he in my
smiley
top
face,
5
that
right now.
is-
Smino? Yeah.
He one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
Yeah, he
Talented.
crazy right now. He crazy right now. Man, it's been almost, it feels like since I've seen you since 2008. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, man.
Ain't been that long.
I
But
know,
yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely been some time.
It's been
bruh.
a minute. I think the last time you came, you were at the house. You were at the house.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Cocaine
this
white
is-
couch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
cocaine white couch,
Yeah.
man.
Man,
High
OG.
leather. So
You didn't sweat some
I don't
sweat
say
on
what
that
have you been up to, but give us a quick update on like how the production has been going. CNC clothing is looking good. Just tell us how you been, sir. So what you been up to?
Shoot, just going through life, growing
yeah.
up for
Hell yeah.
real. You know, sure. I think that at the time when we did that, I was probably like 18 or whatever. Or no, not 18. I was probably like 19 or 20.
Still,
Really?
bro.
And
Still.
now I'm 24, about to be 25 in October. So
Whole different
October
life. Yes,
what?
a whole
Yeah.
different life.
October 24th.
I'm the 23rd. That
Yeah.
me.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, you going
Yeah.
Drake birthday?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, October babies, Scorpios. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah.
Scorpio.
Shoot, but
October's very own, right?
How did you in that period of time were you were you still trying to find your sound because I remember talking to you and said like you're like I'm dropping an album right now, boom, I'm getting focused on my rapping because I can hear it, the difference for sure. but what was your mind state then? Because it's still a lot of like you're talking about women. It's talking about your goals you want to achieve. So it's I hear the context of where you were then and where you are now.
I mean, really, it was just me wanting to like, as far as the music go, it was just me wanting to grow more as an artist, and then like talking about stuff that meant more to me. Like, so like I noticed on a bunch of the like albums I was doing, I would include music that I felt people wanted to hear instead of what I wanted to hear from me.
So
and now with this album, I'm like,
you officially said fuck everybody else.
yeah, I'm gonna create what I want to create and play and do what I want to do, you know. And yeah, the people who like my stuff for me, they gonna end up coming, and the people who don't, they not meant to be there for me. So yeah.
Do you lean more towards the producer or rapper side these days?
Honestly, I want to say a producer for real because like I don't like some of the stuff that comes with being a rapper. Like if I could like performing, I don't like performing. And I think it's mostly because of like how the people are in our city. Like they come for who they come for.
Yeah.
And me,
yeah,
just being honest, I don't feel like having that pressure on me. I
You don't
don't
wanna
want to
give
work
them your
hard
art.
for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want to work.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit up and work dumb
It's almost a
hard
bit
just for you to feel
ungrateful.
it. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
seems ungrateful to me.
Yeah.
There, sir.
Prove
Yeah.
yourself to something that you already like.
Exactly. So
For people
like
that's
that's
being closed-minded to begin with.
yeah.
Well,
That's one of the things. And then the I don't like the fame. Like I don't want none of
You know
that.
what's
Like
funny?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that recently. I was thinking about that same thing, like being in the spotlight. What that all comes with, what all entails, it's not for everybody.
it's not.
You know, and like sometimes, like some people be famous or have the rich without the fame. So it's like whatever is your path is your path. But I was thinking about that not too long.
And it'll weed you out too,
Yeah.
and for
Yep.
everyone to see.
Yeah.
And that's the real gangster part about it, because you fall on your face that way, and everybody gonna know about it.
yep. If I had a choice to like what type of status I be on, I definitely say like Dom Kennedy or Currency.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
man, yeah. Like you get the love, but you don't, like you can still go to the mall for
Yeah.
it. Like
And the list can go on with them type of
Yeah.
people that do
Exactly.
it in a certain type of way from the same time frame almost. It seems like
So, you know, is that a cause of seeing it or just the person himself? Like just the person never really being the person that wants to be in the limelight. Also, here's a cool thing that I learned: the limelight saying is really comes from limestone burning. So on plays, it burns longer. So when it was a spotlight and they were doing plays, they'll burn limestone so they can do the whole
Interesting.
monologue. So when they say you're in the
So that was
limelight,
the old spotlight back
you're
then.
really in the
Wow.
limelight. Yeah.
Wow.
Fun fact right there.
today's fun facts.
Yeah, that was
Fun fact.
crazy. I ain't
Now
know
you
that.
understand why they used to say that.
Limelight,
Yeah.
fun facts.
Fun
like-
facts. Yeah. But again, is that
Nice.
like so for like a Dom Kennedy who had I think he had a major label push with the Yellow
With the
album.
Yellow
At
Yeah.
different
Did he
times.
do some
Yeah.
shit with
At
that boy
different
too
time- At
recently?
different times.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
his current collaborator for the most
And
Half
he
a mil,
he
I
probably
think.
got to
Yeah.
see what that
Because remember, what was that?
Stardom.
Side with Love too. That you
Yeah.
couldn't even get that for unless you bought it back in the day.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember?
oh
that?
yeah,
Like,
for sure. You
Because
could
like that was one of the tapes of his I really couldn't tap into fully because I couldn't get access to it back
until
then, a
until
couple-
streaming.
Well,
until-
not well.
for me, until
you know how
streaming
we
came out.
got down back
Yeah.
then. Like we got our hands on it eventually.
Yeah,
But you know what I'm
yeah.
saying. But streaming for sure. Like you get to
Yeah.
really tap in with it. And that tape aged pretty well.
very very
You know what
well.
I'm saying? Like it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
up there. Like I mean, that put him in position to do the Yellow album,
Eh.
which is what it is. But
Exactly.
the way
Eh.
he was moving back then, certain people was doing certain things where you had to pay for their content, their music, and it was kind of different at that time
Mhm.
because it was kind of fading away from selling albums. But I'm
Th-
selling this.
That vibe of like Two Dope Boys
yeah,
and like
That
Ill
Piff,
Roots, that
Trip.com.
Piff, like those moments.
live mixtapes.
Like
Yeah.
that was a lot of a stardom for a lot of like
A lot of
artists back
people.
then, like
That was
Big
guaranteed
Crit,
music.
That's how we
Smoke
got
Dizzle
hip
was
to a lot
probably
of
at.
all those people. We got hip to all of them.
That's
that
what I'm
way.
saying.
Think
And
about anybody's famous right now, it's kind of because of that. That's how we really
for
know
sure,
Yeah,
bro.
that's very interesting.
I was on
Yeah.
there
Class
in
of
the
rappers.
morning every day,
Mhm.
new Drake leak, new
something
and
new
going
whatever.
crazy on that. But
when Wiz dropped Kush Orange Juice, we was about to graduate. It was like
Come
a
on,
couple
man.
weeks, month or two maybe
Come
from
on,
graduation.
yeah.
Thought I lost my iPod that day when I got home. I almost cried, bro. I was like, I need this.
So-
Good time.
Yeah,
2008. So when you say you don't like the limelight, is it is it more so? Have you ever been on stage? Like,
Oh,
have you
yeah,
ever been?
yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, I
it's not.
performed a
Yeah.
couple times, and then like it's fun for real.
Yeah.
But it's just the anxiety that comes before.
And
you
you're
know?
and for the most part, bro, you're still young. You got the
Yeah.
you got the time to really like hone in on that
Yeah.
craft
You
and
can
build your
curate your
own
own thing.
like
That's what
exactly.
it's
Bring
about
your
with the-
fans to
And
you.
that's
Yeah,
what that's
bring
what
your
I've been
fans to
working
you.
on the most
Mhm.
lately.
Like being able to put
Shout
your
out to La
own
Russell.
show together. At least have a
Shout out to La
or,
Russell.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to
or
say,
at least
on the
have
La Russell
enough,
shit.
or at least have enough wherewithal, big words, to like get it together like yourself. Damn near, if you can, if you have that capability, because if you put it together yourself, it's definitely gonna go how you
Yeah,
want.
if I put it together,
Yeah, you know what I'm
if people
saying?
gonna come for me, they're not gonna be coming for nobody else.
Come and
you know?
Cozy
Exactly.
Fest.
Control,
yeah,
and that's something
definitely.
that
Come
we
on,
love
man.
to control what we
Do
can
that
do.
whole full like donation thing.
Yeah, I mean, but like
Whatever you can
that's the wave now. Like, if we really looking at what it is, you bring in all your analytics. Here's my ticket sales. Here's my Eventbrite sales. Here's my clothing line sales, and you bring it to a label. Like, this is what I'm worth as a brand. Here's the brand right here, and they're gonna say, all right, here's X number of dollars.
Yeah.
Like, but like it's not happening anymore where they see somebody's potential and they invest in the talent that's going to be coming from
It's
that
about how
potential.
official you put yourself together, because nowadays you can do that. So like when you get the get your gift looking all nice and pretty
Yeah.
to present, you know what I'm saying? They're like,
It's like,
I
oh,
might
it's ready
wanna-
made.
you
Like,
know, it's
I just got to
ready-made.
add a little sprinkle of the
No, for
industry
real.
on it.
So
like,
we can do this, put this little money behind this. That's little money to them, but to
Yeah.
you, that's the world.
Again,
so like, you on the radio.
shout out to La Russell who got the
pergola.
investment from Russ.
I'm
Oh,
not
that's
hip to
tough.
that.
I wasn't hip.
What?
Tough.
So Russ,
Who is Lil Russ? Who is that?
so La Russell is a
LA
LA or a
Vallejo.
Bay Area artist
Okay.
where
If
Bay Area.
he like a
Vallejo.
short.
yep, he does
Haircut.
the
Where the
he does the
cross-
script on his video so he can read all the lyrics.
Okay, yeah, I'm
He-
hip to him.
Yeah. So
hip.
he's been doing.
his energy on.
He's
a
not a
thousand.
skinny guy.
I mean,
Yeah, it's not good.
he's a skinnier guy. I don't know. I mean, a
Yeah,
smaller guy. He's a
yeah.
smaller guy.
He's not a skinny
But
guy.
so he got the
That's where we took that. All right.
Yeah. he got a investment from Russ,
That's
some
tough.
type of split on
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't even hip.
the deal and whatever, so he can find him a label when he wants to. But the way he's building up his fan base is he's doing shows in his backyard. So he built a whole stage in his backyard,
Pergola.
the pergola,
Oh, that's what
and
it's called.
yeah.
Well, I think that's what that actual bit of like stage is called. Like you know how they call shit certain shit.
I
think
thought
might be, I could
okay.
be wrong. You
Okay,
could be
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I could be right. You could be wrong. I don't know.
You gotta look that up. Yeah.
Bottom line, the pergola.
It's called the pergola.
But the way he's doing it is very so he allowed his fans to invest in his clothing line so they can all be a part of the growth. So he was like,
Pay what you
when I
want.
make it, y'all make it.
Mm-hmm.
So his supporters feel very connected to his success, and I love that type of connection because he's rapping about positive shit, gold shit, but he's making it sound hard. He's a young guy. He's dancing. He's
How old is
smoking
he?
weed.
have
I couldn't
no
even tell you, but he's. I feel like
he's like
25,
24.
20,
Yeah, he look like he could be my
yeah,
age,
yeah,
for
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
And it's just he's getting a
Mid-twenties.
lot of the attention from the quote unquote gatekeepers because of how genuine he
I
is.
like how you be saying fuck them at the same time. Like
Exactly.
yeah, this is
Because-
beautiful.
In his raps, he be talking like, y'all niggas talking about the algorithm, nigga. I'm making it. I don't know what you talking about the
Yeah.
algorithm.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
algorithm? I am the
Algorithm's so
algorithm.
ass. I hate that
So,
shit.
he's-
Terrible word. Also,
He's the
Yeah, I hate that word.
Fucking hate that word.
I hate that word.
Stupid.
So when it comes to like the independence and the building your fan base first, he's a prime example of how to do it now, or an example of who's doing it currently. Not like it's not
Right.
everybody's thing to build a place to perform in their backyard, but
Right.
for
I
him,
know them neighbors be pissed.
Cali's a place where they'll drive. I mean,
that's what
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
first.
I think
'cause
they
but it started in his
Or
garage
he's
though.
like-
It started in his
yeah.
garage.
I'm
So
talking shit, they
Dude
probably
watching on
fine
the
with it.
fence.
He
I
wouldn't-
feel like they
he
the ones
wouldn't-
getting
he
free
wouldn't do
shows.
it if
I mean,
they weren't cool with it.
He probably be letting them know before.
That was
you
just
know
my
what I mean?
very first
Yeah.
thought. I was like, oh, they jumping.
Hey, this
back there.
first week we about to shut it down. Just
Yeah.
give you his-
I mean,
Yeah.
It's a
again, he
pack of
might have bought
booze.
the house next to it because he said everything paid up. So he might have bought the house next to him and just
Flex,
put that backyard because the backyard wide as fuck.
It
It's
is
not a
pretty-
regular
it's a
like
nice size backyard.
That's
house
hard.
backyard and
It's
shit
a
like that.
nice
So he
size
might have bought that bitch
backyard.
next
I
to
feel
it.
like it was a lot on the side of it, and they just
It-
expanded a
yeah,
little
it's
bit.
gotta be
Yeah,
something. because-
I got to see
yeah.
it.
Oh
'cause I'm
man,
not
It's
you'll,
sure.
really nice.
you'll enjoy just his like he'll do a
It's genuine energy.
a rehearsal in the backyard. So it's the full set to go on YouTube, and then he'll wait to release the live performance with the fans there until the next one comes up. So he's doing it very well. Where it's like, this is what it's gonna look like for the people that can't see it, but for the ones that there, it's special guests all that. He got a violinist this time around. He going crazy.
He got a
And
violinist.
personally,
That's
I do
hard.
like his music a lot. Is it going to translate nationwide? It could if you catch one, but again, it's not what the kids is
It's
listening
not
to.
the current way.
It's the
Yeah.
spin the
I
block.
think
it's
I
the-
heard his stuff before, and it was
borrowed it? He
alright to
could
me.
Yeah,
I
it's
like that
it's
he can
cool.
rap
He
for
got some
real.
shit where if he gets some production,
He got some lanes, yeah.
yeah, he got some lines. He definitely can go a lot of different ways.
We'll have a couple shows.
Kid,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say kid friendly, but kid.
It's
Okay.
definitely kid appropriate.
Yeah, kid appropriate.
Definitely.
Listen to it.
I mean, it's cursing, it's gun references, but the way he spin it, it's all positive. So
Yeah.
like, I get it's a perfect blend to put into a playlist right now.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
that bro
I feel
can
like
definitely rap. I
he
like
gon-
that he actually can rap and
He
cares
gon'
about it.
he gonna hop on a feature.
But yeah,
It's gonna
hey,
be
one
him
of them
on the.
features,
It's not gonna
yeah.
be his song. It's gonna be him on the feature.
So when Drake
And
gonna
that's
tap
what's
him
gonna
on the,
blow.
on the shoulder,
That's why I
let's
feel
rap
like-
real quick.
exactly.
Like then that'll do it.
So you said Russ gave him some bread?
Yeah.
Invest
So Russ loves the independent side and all that
Right.
shit. So he saw him making the moves, and he got hip to him through the TikTok like everybody else did. So he was like, "No, let me make this investment. We spit this on some partnership." I don't know how much he gave him, but he bought. He said that his mama house paid off now. He hired his mom for to do the clothing and shit. So if that happened, it's lit then. So
I hear that's what a lot of labels been doing lately. They been like not signing people for real. They been doing partnerships
Mhm.
with them. Am I
Niggas
like?
don't want to be signed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I don't want to
They-
be signed.
and they
I don't
figure
want
it
And
out.
that.
I like
money.
I like that it's become a partnership
Yeah,
because it was more or less I signed you, nigga. You got 7 albums.
Well, yeah,
that's
that-
how it
yeah.
was
Any
back
money
in
is
the
better
day.
than
That's
no
what-
money at this point.
But at the same time,
That's what
that
I'm
money
thinking.
used to be tied up with a lot of different
Having-
things. You don't see all of it.
having
got
the
smart.
knowledge to find now, like having the
can read up.
like having people that have experienced it, you can relate to somebody and say, okay, I don't want to have that type of deal. So when you get into these deals,
yeah,
you can have a lawyer next to you and say, like, I want to keep my masters.
yeah.
Like,
I
I'm not
need
doing
that,
anything if I'm not
actually.
gonna keep my
I
masters.
need that.
I'll split my pub, but I'm keeping my masters. And before that, they was like, I'm just signing.
Yeah, I just like
We
that
can
it's
go to-
common knowledge now. Also, to like, I'm like
But-
my kid who's going like
Yeah.
he gonna know about that all the
Mhm.
time. Like we ain't know about this till
But-
damn near.
But then you got somebody like Fabio Foreign
Mhm.
who's caught up with
Oh, with the
Mace.
Sign whatever.
Yeah, he signed whatever he signed,
5,000.
and you.
So
and
many discrepancies there.
Yeah.
They
Bro,
both were
but
saying
even I ain't gonna even call like a
conversation.
hood like a hood nigga dumb. That could be
money
naive
is
as shit.
him, I
That's
guess.
just intriguing.
Mhm.
But in that sense, where he a New York guy, like you heard so much shit about niggas getting jacked around. Like he was signed to Diddy. You don't even know who
He's like
Mace
our
was.
age. Like,
That's
that
what I'm
nigga like
saying.
30-something.
That's what I'm
He's
saying,
actually
bro.
Like 31, 32. He should know.
Yeah.
I'm like, is it Mace's fault?
Was it that desperate? Was it that desperate times for him?
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
you
pretty
know,
sure.
you
Five
gonna do
G's,
what you
yeah,
gotta
5
do.
G's got you. gotta
Five
get-
5,000 a lot, and then
It's
like
not in the
him
grand
in New
scheme.
York. You in New York too? That really wasn't a
that shit,
lot,
man.
Bro
That was a weekend. That was a
down
weekend.
bad.
$15.
Yeah,
He-
yeah,
it
it was a
Just think
weekend.
about your mindset, probably where he was at in life.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Like
you,
that's
you
the
know.
only thing I can just explain.
But-
to
Yeah,
you.
he
That's
also
fair-
could have
that's a
been.
fair explanation.
I mean, you also got to think too. Like one thing that I've learned with when it comes to like the advances and stuff,
Mhm.
it's better to get a lower advance because you're gonna recoup.
long
It's gonna be easier to
Yeah, to
recoup
get it back.
that
Yep.
rather than getting like a
250,000.
or
Yeah,
two- yeah, it's gonna be
$500,000.
way
How do you feel
easier.
about dudes asking for the masters but not knowing what to do with it?
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, I would one of them.
yeah.
I was one of them who wanted, who like, nah, I ain't signing, but I ain't really know what to do like with my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, in that case, I ain't gonna fake. I'd rather have it for just in case, because you can always learn what to do with it
Exactly.
after.
Exactly.
You know, so I
Like-
understand that part, but I do understand the part where it's like, man, you don't even know what to do with it. Let us do, let us keep it, and we do blah blah, or we could renegotiate how much of the royalties we get, or how much we own, a percentage of how much we own
Facts.
with it and everything.
It gets sticky.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
lose your
stock.
name sometimes.
I like
You can
that.
lose your
That
name.
whole
Oh
percentage
man,
part,
losing
yeah,
your
I
name
like
is
that.
like that's what you see with wrestling a lot of times. They'll have to change their
They have
name
to,
because they
every
don't have
word changed, though.
they don't
Same
have their
shit. Brian Danielson.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you are Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Like, what the-
But even to that extent of like with the music,
Damn, Brian.
with,
Brian
with
Danielson.
yeah,
I
it's
think he is
stupid.
Brian
Yeah,
Danielson,
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
he
it's
is.
stupid.
It's like niggas the same name.
Oh my God.
With the music now, you can even tell like the record labels got it, and they're doing these deals with the streaming company. They're doing a deal with Twitch. They're doing a deal with TikTok, so they can like find the profit somewhere. Because if you get a good sound on TikTok and you do it and got the popular trend, you can go platinum and stay independent and be fine. And like
Have a fan
Capella
base.
Gray. Capella Gray was like, man, y'all about to he made the what song is that? Capella Gray. You know Capella Gray as the Capella Gray?
Capella Gray.
Do you know Capella Gray? Yeah, Capella Gray. Damn it. He has a New York song that's a vibe right now. And like he was on Joe Budden podcast. But
Okay.
he's an example of being signed, getting dropped, and then putting out on your own, keeping your masters, doing the beat, doing all the engineering.
Seeing good money.
And when it goes, you come to the label like, no, it's a partnership. You gotta give me something that I don't got.
Within the last 5 years, well, I remember one that stuck out to me that somebody did. I think it was 2017. I think Dave East had did one like with Def Jam because he was signed to Master Appeal. Well, he is signed to Master
Yeah, I was
Appeal.
finna say, ain't he
with,
still
Nas,
signed?
but
Yeah.
he had linked up with them sometime in 2017. I remember to like put
A
out
joint
the
venture deal
one
type
tape.
joint.
Yeah, like he was not one of the first, but like one I remember. I was like, oh, because Dave's smooth and all, but he wasn't like huge at the time.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool. He was leveraging what he had because he had the bars,
And
he
that's
was-
what it
'cause I mean, I was
does.
one of the people that liked him enough to know what was going on.
And that probably got him to a
And I-
next level
and I think it
to
was
get the
tape.
show.
Yeah,
to
for
get,
sure. Because I think he had the tape. It's like him on the cover sitting like in the house, like Paranoia or some shit like that. He had a song in there with Jeezy. He had a
Yep,
song in there
yep,
with Wiz.
yep.
You could tell it
It
was
was
that.
it was
And
official.
It was that because
That
like
label
he could get
production.
those features probably back then, but with that back end, it was like you got a couple of them. This is a
Quick.
single. The one with Jeezy was tough, but like the tape was all right. He
Shout
had a
out to
couple
Dave
tapes
East.
before that was better at that time, but
I
that
feel
was
like
the push.
I feel like Mass Appeal should be pushing their artists better.
Isn't Esri sounding them still?
Yeah, I feel like he is, but I don't know
I ain't
for real
seen
because
too many
I didn't have to clear. I ain't have to go to them to get the feature or to clear the feature.
Right.
Like when I talked to him, he was just
Interesting,
like,
really.
yeah, he's like just put it out.
Go
And then
ahead.
like I be peeping too.
Mm.
His latest drops only been under his label, One of One. So,
Fire name. Fire
yeah,
name.
for real.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would Mass Appeal though.
Right. I mean, but again, great look.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you
Good
see where he
looks.
where it took him to.
Yeah.
oh
He was
yeah.
in that
it-
one movie, that one Cleveland movie.
The Land.
Yeah.
The Land,
Yeah, I like that movie.
And
Like
he was in
from
Empire. He was in
2016. He was
Empire.
Empire,
Yeah, he
yeah.
was in Empire. You know, that's a big look.
Yeah.
Like it's a in my thought process now, what I would tell a young up and coming rapper, like hold as much leverage as you can. Don't let up. And when you do have to let up, like make sure
It's worth it.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta give and take something.
Yeah.
And
everybody can't
remember, have a plan for how you want to exit. Don't do a 5-6 album deal. Do that two and impossible.
Mhm.
You know,
You never know what these people be thinking though. They might not even want to go that far.
I don't even want to do the album deal though. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like
yeah.
sometimes
seems too
they'll put
restrictive.
you,
Shelf
they'll
you.
put you on that album,
Like
and
some Frank
they'll
Ocean
put you on the label, and they'll feel been like hold you, and you not put out them albums, and it's
Mhm.
like, man, if I signed to a label, I definitely do, 2 years maybe. You know what I
like
mean?
that
Like
basketball
one
Time
time.
frame.
contract,
A
damn,
time
yeah.
frame
Like,
deal.
like you in the league type shit.
Yeah.
Like, you would hear all these horror stories of
Get you
people
the
like I
short
had 7
contract.
more albums to go
Mhm.
and I couldn't get out the deal. Like
Yeah.
you
It's
got
super
7
different for a
money
producer though, because now you're like you can be a mercenary almost and like bounce around and get
Mhm.
signed into
Studio
this
with everybody.
writing production company, this production company, start your own
Mhm.
production company, and sign yourself as an artist. You know,
Yeah.
that's one of them things where it's like having the knowledge is the biggest thing at this point, and it's I tell the kids out there, it's knowledge. Just go out there and Google how to have a good music contract and see where it
Mhm.
goes.
You can
Like
get answers from the internet. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I mean,
Yeah.
but again, when
It
we
takes
was
time though. It's not
Yeah,
that
yeah,
easy
that's
though.
true, that's true, that's
Because
true.
I've
It
done
takes-
that,
it
and
takes
it
time.
take time
Yeah,
to
you
do
gotta
the
start somewhere.
You gotta
research.
use that internet.
you gotta start
Yeah.
somewhere. You gotta start somewhere.
Yes, sir.
But even when we were
That's real
coming
shit.
up and trying to get our music on Two Dope Boys and trying to get it
Mhm.
on Ill Roots, like in my head, I'm thinking like, yeah, I can send a couple emails and they get through. But it's like shit, you
Mhm.
gotta think it's 100,000 people trying to send that
Man,
same
yeah.
email through.
I did that so many
Bro,
times.
come man, I
Had
thought
my heart broke.
every time, bro.
You didn't
Every
mention me
time.
properly in this article. What the fuck?
No, they'll send you
That
back a
too,
like
man.
your shit was received. It may not be some blah. They'll send you back an auto
Yeah.
like an
Hey,
auto
fuck
response.
you.
Yeah, basically, and
That
then
way you
you'll
won't
see
get
next
flooded.
week. Like,
Fuck
how
you.
did this person from Cleveland get on there? And you're like, man, oh, he signed. He has a product. He has a manager. And now
Or
you're
he
like,
connected with them.
or he's
Yeah.
connected with them.
That's just life in general. You
I
gotta
mean,
know some
we
people,
didn't
man.
even
It's
know
all
that
They should teach that
Especially
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Live
That shit.
mixtapes was based in
And
Cleveland.
it-
Come
it-
on,
it was in Menor,
come
right?
My boy
on.
Brian.
Come
Was
on,
it-
like
it was
that's.
in Menor?
I don't know where
I
exactly where it
remember.
was
I
at.
think it was Menor.
But
I could
like,
be wrong.
Yeah, it was
It's-
Menor.
It is. Yeah, I mean, you know.
yeah.
I mean, one of them is here now,
Mhm.
but
Now, okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember it being Menor originally. I believe
Mhm.
that blew my mind when I
Yeah.
found
Yeah.
that shit.
Like that alone was one of the things where I was like, man, I don't even like I didn't grasp the concept of it until it was I didn't say too late, but when it was like a
It's
point
about
where it was
knowing
like,
people
all right,
for this
well,
shit.
shit, we can pay for it now
Right.
instead of like getting it on the
Side
humble.
note on live mixtapes. Remember the ASAP tape that came out right when they was popping with the fire on the cover and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
all
yeah,
the-
yeah.
They
I know
had
what
the
you're talking
GIF, however you fucking like
Yep.
to say it.
Yep.
They had
The
the
moving
fucking
joint.
the moving joint back then,
Yeah,
and
that
that
was
blew
new.
my mind.
That was new.
But once you download, I was like, if I download, when I put it on my, it's going.
Yeah.
It didn't do it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just that you saw it on there
Yeah.
really
Yeah, that was super
blew.
new.
And that was like the only time I ever. That's regular. Now you go on Apple Music or whatever. You got the animations,
yeah.
but that shit was hard in 2011 or 2012.
I actually got hip to the Weekend because of live mixtape.
yeah,
I think me
fuck
also.
yeah,
He was
bro.
doing some life
Actually, a lot of people
Bro.
like
He was doing
ASAP
life
Rocky.
changing. Me too.
Like, yeah.
We got hip to. I remember. Well, I don't know if we all got hip at the same
If
time.
you
Damn,
was
I
on
feel
there,
like,
you was
but
getting
we
poppin'.
got hip at your house the day before that shit came out because I think that shit came out on Halloween.
What?
ASAP, Long Live ASAP. That came
Okay,
out Halloween
yeah,
that year.
yeah.
And we
I
was
was
doing
doing
the
Grande
Chipotle
Marshall.
shit. We was doing the Chipotle shit. I fuck with Grande Marshall
It
too.
was the day before.
Damn, shout out to Grande Marshall.
That's my
Grande
that's my
Marshall,
guy.
And then the next day, y'all
Yeah,
came over
and then
and
we was
fucked
watching the
that up.
peso video. It was oh this shit hard as fuck. Did the purple
Yeah.
swag or whatever. And then the
Mhm.
next day he dropped the shit, and we was going to hoop that day. I was like, this is like the best day ever. I was like, what's going on here?
Found out by Schoolboy Q that
Yeah.
same time.
Come
So
on,
all
man.
that shit.
Yeah.
My whole
That's-
mind off.
that's
I
a
was
real
like,
good year for
world over
music.
there.
It was
That's
going
a real
on, but
good
yeah,
music.
shout out to
Yeah.
live mixtapes for that. But yeah, you got to know some people. to
Hey,
get
Brian,
progressive.
y'all did y'all thing when
I mean,
you think
come on.
about it.
No,
Cleveland, they
no,
put everybody-
y'all
legendary.
did y'all thing.
Legendary
for real.
moments.
They put
Absolutely
everybody
legendary
on music
moments,
in
bro.
Cleveland.
Like you can't.
Waiting for Chip to drop shit on there. to
You
clean
couldn't
that
get
shit.
music anywhere else. Like where were you?
Yeah.
Like you
Gift
couldn't
wraps.
safely
No,
download music anywhere else.
I really wasn't even going on that pitfall like that. Only time I went on that
I went on
piff
that
if,
piff after
if
live
they
mixtapes.
had,
Oh,
yeah, after live
Digital
mixtapes,
drip.
or
You
if
remember
they
digital
had-
drip?
Nah,
Lil B was talking about that's where I got all my other music. They had all the singles that came out every day on that bitch.
See, I was
Every
going
day.
to
That's
Hot New
before it was
Hip Hop.
flooded. That's
Yeah,
before
I
it was
remember Hot
flooded.
New Hip
I was
Hop.
going to Hot New Hip Hop.
I went everywhere. I went there too. Y'all know how it was.
Yeah,
Well, they
yeah.
know how it
Are
was.
they
I went
still?
everywhere.
They still a
I know.
thing?
Yeah,
Just
but
gave
they're more of like a
myself-
blog type joint now. They do
Okay.
like they do pop culture.
It's
shit.
weird. How New Hip Hop kind of weird now.
Yeah.
In
Since-
a kind of like he said pop culture.
Yeah.
They
type
like the
way.
shade room now, or
Oh, I hope not. I ain't
It's
been
more
there
so
that
like Blueface is doing this with his girlfriend, so it's like
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's
Blueface
hip hop
got
Oh,
his
based.
that's how
toes
all of the
up.
blogs
Yeah,
are now.
yeah,
They just be
it's-
posting
She sucked
like
that
the
nigga whole
most-
foot. I said, wow.
That's
Yeah, you heard
wild.
what I said?
What?
His
His
She-
girl?
she-
Yeah,
on-
his
in
girl wild.
video
His
for
girl-
this-
I ain't gonna talk
whatever
about
I
his
it's
hate
called.
FNA stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's
You see it in
sad.
passing, and you be like, I don't want to know nothing about that.
It's toxic. It's toxic energy like
So
a
toxic.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I hate
It's
buzzwords
beyond
like
toxic.
toxic and
What the shit?
like
That's
there's
the
so many
definition, though.
buzzwords
It's
out
almost-
I
here.
That's
don't
the
know.
definition,
Yeah, you don't
though.
even know what else
The
to
one
call
song-
it.
That's the
And
definition
y'all
of
are
that shit.
so right about that. Like y'all
What's
are so,
the one dude
you got
name who did
toxic
the,
energy vibes. This all that shit.
Yeah.
Who say if I cheat on you, gonna mess this up type shit?
Oh, that's the vision.
That
I ain't even
toxic
hear that
as fuck.
song.
That
They was in the
Yeah,
studio. I
that's
thought
the
they
one.
had
that
one.
shit, but that shit's so
They was
thought
like,
they
this
had one.
shit hard. Like,
as I keep looking at the little
He
skit, I
thought
keep
they had
noticing
one.
that that's Jermaine Dupri in there.
Yeah, no, look.
wait,
so-
wait,
I was
I ain't
like,
even hip to that.
oh,
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you're in the video. In the video.
First off, I didn't know he co-signed the song.
I did not
Second
hear
off,
it.
That makes me mad. He
'Cause
did
I,
that.
I finally read the caption after skipping it for so long. Read the caption.
Yeah, you me because I kept
Jermaine
skipping it.
Dupri fucking
Damn.
co-signed something to be for the beat. And then
Oh,
I
they
started
sample
paying attention.
something?
Yeah,
And I
sample.
started
Oh,
paying
he
attention
cleared
to the song,
something.
and I was like, "Hold on, that's Jermaine Dupri right there."
Oh my
He in the
god.
back
For
body
like
rolling.
3 seconds.
He
No,
in the
no,
back
right in the
body rolling.
beginning. As they walking, he the short little
No.
bald head doing the left.
They
Walking.
thought
He's
they
in the
was
whole
like,
video.
They thought
He's
they
out-
had one.
Bro.
He's in the whole
Imagine in
video.
the studio. Doing like,
He's-
this is it, yo.
he's executive producing the video.
Really?
I mean
The song.
bro.
the album. I'm sorry.
album.
He's
He there.
executive producing the album.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He got
much.
Brian Michael Cox over there doing his
Oh
thing.
wow, yeah, that's a
So
guy.
they
So
put a lot of
toxic.
effort into it, and if you read the track list, and they're all from other legendary songs. So they
So
got
toxic.
Confessions, they got You know, it's
You know,
all the legendary
sometimes when
songs.
people do a lot of things like that, and I catch wind of it, I feel like you trying too hard.
No,
Yo, I was
that's
just
what they
about to
are.
say that.
It's
I
very
hate
gimmicky.
the
So-
fact that everybody are starting to
But
like
you know, he's been
try to make
sloppily,
toxic
sloppily
music.
sample
Didn't know.
everything.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan, but like I feel like if it's that thin line between doing it wonderfully and really trying very hard.
Mm-hmm.
And like once I do listen to this Game album, he's towing that line, and I know that off top.
You said the
Oh,
Games
he's
album?
towing
Yes,
that.
it's
He's
already
towing that.
35,000
I was
songs.
just
But he's
listening
towing
to that
that.
song.
But he
We
always
listened to
toes
that.
that line to
What?
keep it a buck. He
Yeah.
always toes
I
that
was
line.
listening to it earlier today.
How you feel about it, Jam? What you feel
And
about
for the
it?
first 8 songs, first off, song number 2 is the one
He
with,
be rapping.
with,
We know that.
Kanye West.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was
You mean Easy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that been all right.
So I
Yeah.
didn't know that, but I was like, okay, that's pretty
Oh,
smooth.
you mean okay? You probably was like okay.
Then
I
he
like
got
that.
some joint with
NBA young boy, he got some shit with
And
Wayne.
you know he gonna have a million features.
What's the YG? He got the shit with YG.
Okay.
I'm not a fan
And then he got a
of YG.
song explaining the hood shit on why like they wore
that-
certain hats.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I
hats.
like
Hats,
that. Y'all know I like
shit
that.
was going.
Okay.
I was
you know,
so
okay.
confused at a
Of
point.
the 30 songs,
Bro, that shit was going. First 8
I
songs.
venture to
I ain't
say
hear
there'll be about 6
Yeah.
that is gonna do what they do. Now, that is not a passing grade.
No,
No,
I'm
nah.
sorry. He
Because
got
the first track I skipped.
That's the first one.
No, I went
Damn.
straight to the
He
That's
got the
important
voodoo
to-
sample on there
A
with the
who?
nigga.
Oh yeah, he
Uh,
knew. He
he's
got
a,
the voodoo sample
with the
on
nigga
there.
beating on the table in
Yup.
jail. He's I'm a menace. I'm put voodoo.
I'm innocent.
I think I
alright,
okay,
but
okay.
Voodoo.
Oh,
Voodoo
that.
Put a hex on. Yeah, that shit.
So what he do with that?
He had his sample on the front.
No, I'm saying
how
the
he
song-
flipped it.
I mean,
Yeah,
how the
no,
song
I mean,
is.
he
flipped it.
was
He
rapping his ass off
He
again.
but this is my
I'm
thing.
saying,
He's always gonna rap.
he
It's the
rapping his
song
ass.
good.
Okay, so look.
Yeah,
okay,
you know what I'm
okay, so
saying?
what-
It's a
okay.
big difference between
Here's
these
the decision right
conversations. You know
here.
what
I
I'm
thought
saying?
he
Here's
was
the
gonna be on the
decision.
song with him. To be honest,
It's a good hook because that's a great
Okay, that's
clip
fair.
and everything. So
That's
he turned
fair.
that into the hook. He's rapping his ass off. So is that a good song?
I mean, it depends.
It can be.
Like do
The
you-
hook's good. He's rapping his ass off.
he should have
These
made
are
it.
depending on
logistics
who
we
you
talk
think about
about.
the
It's
verse.
semantics, all these words.
See, my only thing
If
is
the
I'm
beat
not
hard,
sure
though,
It's the
nobody's
beat
on
gotta
there.
be hard.
The beat
I
cool.
hope.
song-
It has
the
to
song
be.
better
I would hope
be
it
cool.
is.
on there.
It matches the him beating because he
Yeah.
can't take the audio off.
Right,
so
right, right,
it's
right,
matching
right.
the beat.
It sync it up in a way, I
Yeah.
guess.
Did they make an actual beat around it?
Yeah.
Or-
Okay,
oh,
bet,
Yeah,
bet,
yeah,
bet,
yeah,
bet.
yeah,
I mean, I
yeah.
gotta listen to the whole ambiance of the lead
Exact-
up and things like
context
that.
of the whole
because,
album.
like, you know, I can listen to one song, but yeah, it's cool. But I want to, if
Mhm.
we talking about the album, I need to hear it in the context of like order and like shit like that,
Yeah,
because niggas
Oh,
care.
as far as an
I'm saying-
album wise,
Yeah.
On 4.
It's always seemed like ever since for
It's
a
the
long
game.
time, I feel like the game just make a lot of
It's the
songs
game.
and toss them together.
song wise,
It's
there's
the
it's the
game.
songs.
But the
going.
last time I think he made a good album, I don't know,
I don't
before the
know.
2010s.
What's the one he had?
I'm not even hollering though,
the
'cause he can't
Jesus
rap.
Jesus Peace, I
Yeah,
think.
thing on the
Yeah.
front. With
We had the song with
It's
Chip
only
on the
one
Hollywood
song I like.
Live.
Only
Glass
two
on
songs
there.
I like on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and that's a lot better than a lot of the stuff he's
That was
done
his last
currently.
legit album that like really
That you
Yeah.
like
was,
that, and
pop.
that's fair. He had drops in 2015. With the I remember he had like it was like a bandana rose, a blue and a red one on the cover.
Oh,
he had
yeah.
that song
Oh,
On
yeah,
Me with
yeah.
Kendrick
Yeah.
on there. I like that song with
Yeah.
Kendrick on there. That song
That had a
album
lot
wasn't that bad.
of tracks too.
Yeah, that album wasn't that bad.
He
But
been
like
dropping a lot of
it's the
tracks on a
sheer
lot of
number
shit.
of tracks that really drowns a lot of things out. But they playing streaming numbers nowadays.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
that was
I hate
2015. He
Playing
did that. So he
streaming.
was doing that off the
And
strength.
when you're
It's a
gone
cheat
for that
code.
long, you gotta feed your fans.
Yeah, I mean at the
Like,
same time,
it's-
feed
it's-
them appropriately.
I
I
don't see
mean,
Game
so-
doing shows though. I only see
I
him.
mean,
dropping
he's
shit.
very aggressive.
I don't think he does any shows. I think he just drops music and that's it.
I mean,
His
probably ain't even
freestyles
got
be
to.
lit.
Yeah.
A lot of rappers don't like performing for real, for real.
It's a
Yeah,
tedious
effort.
task.
They don't
And
put
I
the
just
effort in.
That's
learned
fat
that.
for you.
Y'all ever
right
seen the
there.
They don't
Migos
put the effort
perform?
in.
Them
Like-
niggas be like this. I'm here, nigga.
I'm icy.
Oh,
I
I'm done.
rather-
I'm icy.
You know
yeah.
what? I'd rather watch the Migos process of making a song versus watching
That's
them
a,
on
that's
stage.
fair.
Yeah.
Them niggas
Because
definitely be
the
getting
pro-
down.
that
though.
process-
They get
Yeah,
down.
they process
Crazy.
is hard.
Like,
That
okay,
shit
even their
hard.
album, to go back to last year, their album was not bad, but it's like it kind of comes and goes because it is what it is for them. Like, because it really was a good album. I
No,
did
it was
like
a
the
good
album.
album. Yeah,
It was like
that. That's
last
cool.
year in fucking
What,
like the
Culture 3?
Culture 3.
What they
yeah.
got on there? That they got.
They had some shit on there. Like,
that one song.
see, that's my point. Like, because
Well,
I'm
no,
the same way though
no,
right now. I
It
know
was
that
a
album.
hard song
Yeah.
though.
Making
I'm
no
not.
names
It's
right
in
now.
my head, but
But
I really
as a
can't
whole,
remember
the album
name.
was
Because
not
the
bad.
market's so
It was
saturated,
not bad.
you
It's,
get
it's
so much of it.
oversaturated, right?
You get
It's
so
like
much of it.
But-
give me 30 songs or give me like 12, and then like give me some. Like it's just a different game nowadays. I guess
Yeah.
I can't really.
Speaking of albums, sir, how many tracks on "Drowning in the Sun"?
12.
12. There we
Yeah.
go.
It's a
I knew that
perfect
was
number.
coming.
It's really 11,
Mm.
but
Got
you
a
know what I mean.
interlude in there.
It got
Skit
that.
on there.
Yeah, it got a little skit on there.
What
10 and 15, perfect.
what
always.
was the mindset behind the title? That's a very interesting title.
All right, so to be honest, like with the title, at first, the title just sound hard to me.
Mhm.
So I'm like, that's gonna be
Yeah.
the name of it.
Yeah,
But I got the title idea from this Boss song. Like on Mattress, he had said Tears of Joy, I think we could draw in the sun. Like that line basically like stuck out to me. And when I came up with
that's a hard line.
yeah,
Yeah.
when I came up with the title
That's what I
and
said.
everything, I was like still making music, and then after listening, because the album that y'all hear now is totally different from the first version.
Mhm.
So with the first version, I listened to it, and I'm like, yo, it just so happened that it matched the vibe because it went from light to sun to night and everything, and the stuff I was talking about was like some heavy subjects. So it's like you felt the album get like a little heavier, which went with the Tears of Joy part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but yeah, with the new one, like turning it into the new album,
Mhm.
it basically just went into, a lot of good stuff happening, and then going into like some more serious stuff. Like on the last song I talked about, my homie from the 9th grade that had passed away, which was crazy because the day I heard he passed away was the day I recorded the hook to that song, to Num Num. And I no lie, I could not think of no lyrics for that hook. I had the verses and everything recorded for a minute. And the day he passed away, I was walking my dog and I'm listening to it, and I literally came up with that hook. And I'm like, oh yeah, my boy helped me with that one,
Mhm.
But
That's dope.
yeah,
Super
just the
dope.
subject matter ended up getting a little more serious and with it. So
And me
More conscious of
listening
everything.
through it,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, me
That's what it's
listening
supposed to be.
through the track listing, like it seems like I don't say you're venting, but you're expressing your thoughts. You're
Oh,
getting,
yeah.
you're getting some stuff that you wanted to say for a long time, probably off your chest.
oh yeah.
And I like what's that? Rich Classic. What's the
That's the first song that
Yeah.
was for the album. The first
Really?
that song is from like matter of fact, from the first time we did the first interview.
Really?
It's around that. It's from that time.
Wow.
Every other
That's-
song
and
on
that's
that
how you know
album
some
is
shit
like
good.
from 2020
Yeah.
or recent.
Okay.
And the last song that I did for the album was 31 Days and Don't Let Go.
Mhm.
Those are the last ones.
Do you have a favorite?
Yes,
What's your favorite
definitely. I
on
mean, I got a couple
yeah,
favorites
yeah,
for
yeah.
real, but right now I got to say 31 Days because
31
like
Days.
just how easy it came. Like this gonna be funny, but I've getting the oil change and I literally wrote the whole song in a span of me dropping the car. I mean, giving them the keys to them giving me back the keys. Like for the whole oil change, I'm just writing. And like with that song, I
That's 25
honestly,
minutes right there.
for real.
That's solid
And I
25.
honestly just felt like I needed a song that was talking about the good parts of love. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna fake out. I'll be in love and I love it.
Yeah.
So
No,
I'm
real
like,
shit. Scorpio
let
shit.
me
Yeah.
feel-
Life being in
Scorpio
love,
shit.
ladies.
for real,
That's
man,
Scorpio
for
shit.
real. So I'm like, let me write down
It is
like
pretty
some
good.
feelings, and
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that was
Gotta
hitting
find
for
some
me.
of those.
That shit was riding for real.
Have
It's a
you?
fun feeling.
Did y'all hear my last EP, Brown Coffee Table?
Brown coffee
I
table.
saw
Y'all probably
it. I
didn't
seen
for
it.
real,
I
but
seen it.
Brown coffee table. What was the cover? I know you about the covers. It's the
It's
roses
literally a
cover. It's the fall leaves cover.
yeah, that's the I Love You album.
Uh-huh.
And then Brown Coffee Table was literally just a picture of a coffee table with
Yeah.
some coffee beans and
Yeah,
stuff.
probably
on it.
not. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I really feel like I could have did a better job on that album cover,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Mm.
But
No, it went with the title. I mean, it worked.
it definitely worked. I mean, it still did crazy.
Yeah.
People still loved it. But basically, what I was going to say was 31 Days, like the beat for 31 Days was supposed to be the original beat for Souvenir, which is
Okay.
on Brown
See,
Coffee
now I got some
Table.
homework. Y'all got some homework to do right there. Go
Yeah.
look at that brown coffee
So,
table.
like-
Did you pull a future route and Google your cover?
Is that what he
you-
did?
Oh, you mean
he-
when he
with
got the dirty
with
Sprite
the
2
Sprite
stock
2?
image?
Yeah,
Oh no,
It was
no,
a
no.
science-
I make
a science
yeah,
book?
no, no, I
Because you
make
said you could have did better, so I'm like, well, damn,
No,
did
no,
you
nah.
just lazy route then?
No,
Nah,
he
I
goes
make all
hard
my
on-
covers.
Yeah,
I know
he
you
goes
do
hard on his
felt-
covers. Yeah, the
Yeah.
covers
That
are
was
super
kinda what I
dope.
was asking.
The covers
Yeah.
are super.
I really
super
wanted to
dope.
do a photo shoot for that cover, but at that time I was dumb broke. I couldn't
Man.
afford
Yeah,
that.
but
So
that's the life of an artist where you got to find a way to do it yourself, and
yeah,
and a lot of it is trial and error, seeing what
Mhm.
works, seeing what doesn't work. Like even with shit, you saw where we came from. Look at
Yep.
we're in the studio now.
oh
like,
God, I
yeah.
might still do the album cover and just have the streaming platform switch it.
Why not? That's
For
what I'm
real.
saying.
That's
It ain't
it.
no hard copies. So go
Cocaine,
ahead,
white
you know.
couches to
I
Flip
remember
it
floors
having
and
multiple or alternate album
Mhm.
models for albums, album covers for albums. Actually,
Yeah,
that was
That's-
the best. That made
that's
me
my
feel a little
shit.
exclusive. Actually,
That's my
Yeah.
shit.
Come on now.
I love
like
it.
Ross when he did that for for Mastermind.
Oh yeah,
That was
yeah,
hard.
Yeah. Shout out to Ross too. Shout out to Ross with the cows.
Oh yeah,
Tell us a little bit
Pear.
about.
Shout out to
that's
Pear.
a tax write off like a motherfucker. He
Tell
got
us
his
a
own
little bit
farm. He's
about
genius.
CNC clothing.
Yeah.
okay. So the clothes basically we've been doing that since like 2010. Me,
Mm,
I
Nick,
thought you
and
was gonna say, oh, wait.
no, I know for real. The name 08 that came from me when I first started rapping.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Dope.
But
Hell yeah, that's hard. Yeah.
But with the clothes, like that was from 2010, and that was me, Nick, and Jordan. And,
Shout out to Jordan. Shout out to Jordan.
And with like basically we stopped for a long time, but we ended up picking it back up, or like I'm gonna say me and Nick ended up picking it back up in like 2020, I believe.
Mm.
And yeah, we just been going ever since.
Hell
Just
yeah.
making hoodies, hats, socks. Shoot, we even came out with a bandana this
Dope.
year
Dope.
that went crazy.
Dope.
Shirts. I'm trying to come out with some pants now.
Hey,
So
hell yeah.
That's what's up.
No, like all the drops have been super dope.
thank
The
you.
varsity jacket was hard.
Oh yeah, thank
hard
you.
body. The shirts are hard body. Hats hard
Damn,
body.
hard
Nice.
body.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Them bitches
Nah,
Yeah,
hard
hard
that
body.
that
Yeah.
corporate jacket, bro. Everybody, people still be hitting us up about that. And like one thing I do want to I be having to tell people, like it's dope to restock items, but the point of me making the clothes isn't. It's like I'm another source of income, but it's also for it to end up becoming an investment for
Mhm.
everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like you buy this shirt now for like $35, in the future you could sell that for like way more because only like
Supreme.
yeah, cause like only 25 people got it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like only a certain amount of people got it. So in the future it's gonna be worth way more than what you bought it for if you keep it, intact.
And that's the
Mhm.
power
So-
of exclusivity.
Yep.
Yep.
And a lot of people
Yep.
don't have
Yep.
any
Yep.
of that because they want to do mass productions
Yep.
and things like that. We know sometimes the money get in the way.
Yeah. I ain't gonna fake it. It's definitely smarter financially
Oh,
to
for sure.
keep restocking.
Yeah.
But
Do you have
you know.
some pieces that you want to just keep in restock?
oh yeah, it's a bunch of them.
Socks,
It's a bunch of them
yeah.
I want to restock. But even with myself, like I even like it's shirts that I messed up that I made, but I'm not gonna get it remade because of it being exclusive.
Yeah.
Like if like you shouldn't have messed up your shirt. You know what I mean? I treat myself like a fan when it comes to this stuff. Like you shouldn't have messed up your shirt. Now you got to go without it. You know?
Mhm.
Nah,
So,
treat your shit right.
yep.
Do you have any videos coming with the I know you dropped one.
Yeah, I dropped the Vendetta video.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a video for almost every song on the album
Okay.
for real, but
Okay.
I'm kind of pondering like which one I'm gonna do next though. Like I know Healing Process and Rich Classic and
Man.
Portraits are getting the most
fire.
love.
Fire.
So I'm probably gonna do like one of them three.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Oh, and Ride For Me. That's getting a lot
Ride
of
for
love
me.
too.
Ride for me is hard, bro. Yeah.
There's some shit on
Yeah,
there.
you got some. Yeah, I'm saying you got some shit on there, bro. Like
Thank you.
this is a full, complete thought in the album, bro. I'm very proud.
Thank you.
Very like the growth is there, the sound is there, the features are there. Like the
Oh, yeah.
visuals, I mean, like the rollout in general, full rollout looks good, bro. Very proud to see the growth because you want to like with this show, I want to see the people make it. Like
Mhm.
if y'all make it, I make it.
Right.
It's like I'm believing in the talent. I'm not getting these I don't say whack rappers, but these rappers that don't invest as much time.
Mhm.
Like I'll ask a rapper, do you got a logo yet? And they'll say no. I'm like, bro, how do you not
Right,
know
right.
what your brand is?
I don't have a
Where's
logo,
your-
but I have this. That's a different
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
of conversation too.
Like-
Like, it's probably
like,
like I
where's
got
the-
nothing actually.
So it's like you want the fame and the fortune, but you're not putting the steps in the right place for it to make sense.
In
Like,
this case, you want the fortune, not the fame.
I mean, I don't even know that for
In
real
most
because
cases, that's what I want.
if people
I don't
playing
want the
two car
fame.
right and you getting the streams, you can make money off your
Yeah.
music. But
Yeah.
people
The fortune
like
is
are
where
you
it's
putting
at.
your music on all those distribution sites? Are you
Yeah.
finding United Masters? Are you doing
Yeah.
the right things to
Like,
get?
like prime example, I got one of my brother's friends. He produced for pretty much almost everybody in Cleveland who was coming up.
Mhm.
Then he switched over to making music for movies and
Man, I'm
TV
trying
shows.
to do that.
We were just
Mhm.
talking about that too.
Then he switched back, and now he's got his own music. He can do shows, but it's just interesting watching him. It's like your main source of where your music come out is on TV.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
where
how a
money
lot
at.
of people really know your
What's
music.
his name?
He was JP did this one.
Oh,
back when he
okay,
was with
yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
Then he switched over. Now he's Earl St. Clair.
Yeah, Earl St. Clair. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
so-
So it's just
man.
interesting watching them now. It's like, bro, like you completely different.
Oh yeah.
That's where
Anybody
that's
in-
And that
like,
TV money
anybody- that's where
different.
the
I
money
like that
at.
he switched his name too, though, because the JP did this one was hard, but that
Straight
was kind
hip-hop,
of
straight
yeah,
rap
that
on there.
that put you in the box. That's
Yeah.
why I changed my name from Deshaun,
Yeah.
because I feel like that put me in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And like since 2008, just sound way more
Different,
like
doing something else.
universal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it works, and it's I don't say it's faceless, but it has no race, it has
Yeah.
no genre. It's a very
Yeah.
No
like the name
preconceived notions of it for real.
Girl
Yeah,
Talk.
Other
exactly.
than
The
something
Wiz
sounding
album
like
with,
that time.
Girl Talk. I didn't know who Girl Talk was
Yeah.
until I was like, oh, it's a white guy.
Yeah, it's a white guy,
Like,
yeah.
It's an artist named Girl Talk.
yeah.
Yeah, he make
I'm
beats
not
and shit and
hip.
stuff,
Yeah.
right? He
Yeah,
just
he
make
make
beats.
beats.
He
Produce.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
thought
just
that
put people
was a
together.
podcast.
No, it's
He
a-
kind of put people together, makes music. Almost like
Yeah.
DJ Khaled. in
So
a way.
that
That's hard.
what
It's different.
What album? It's the Big Crit with
Wiz and Smoke Dizza.
Smoke Dizza
They
album.
got some shit on there.
and it's produced by Girl Talk. Yeah, they got some shit.
They
on
got
it.
some shit
They
on
got
there.
some shit on
Wow.
So
Yeah, it's
Wiz,
pretty
Big
good.
Crit, and who?
Smoke
Smoke
Dizza.
Dizza.
Smoke Dizza.
Yeah.
Got
That's a
some
whole
shit.
smoke
Yeah, that
album,
came out like
Yeah.
in March-ish,
Yeah, yeah,
April.
that shit-
That's
that-
You
that's
got
that
a
shit was
Midwest
rolling.
cat, a West Coast, and then a Southern nigga all on one album.
Hey, shout out to Big Crit.
Yeah, Big Crit. That
He be
guy.
in Cleveland heavy. Like he
too?
yeah, his
He was just at the Beachland Tavern.
somebody
earlier
on
this
his team has a boxing gym here, so he come back and fuck with the kids, and you know,
Oh,
shit.
wow.
And
He
run
know
around.
people fuck with him here too.
Yeah,
Like you gonna
yeah, he fuck
come
with
where you
Cleveland.
Yeah.
where
He
people
fuck with
fuck with
Cleveland
you.
real
You know what
heavy.
I'm saying?
So shout out to Big Crit on that.
I missed that show. Pissed
Yeah.
me off.
Also, we talking about Wiz in it. Did y'all hear that new Wiz album? Because I missed it.
I'm not really
Wiz
rocking with
dropped
it.
one called
He got
knew you
1,000
dropping
women.
that.
He got a song
Metaverse.
called 1,000 Women that I like on there, but he's been getting on my nerves. In
he
general
called it the
this year.
Metaverse.
He has.
He's getting on my nerves. Multiverse.
The Multiverse. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
He
yeah,
dropped the
yeah.
tape.
Multiverse.
Oh, I'm about to
Multiverse.
get into something real quick. Stop me at 2 minutes.
Okay.
He
Nothing
dropped the
less.
tape with Cardo last year, right before the year was over, because I fuck with Cardo heavy. It was Wiz Got Wings. That tape was hard as fuck. Like, that's the hardest tape he dropped in a very
In a
long
minute,
time.
for real.
Because he usually have good songs on a
Wait, that was
very
a
mid
collab
tape.
tape, or is it his
Cardo
tape?
did all the beats.
Okay.
So anytime Cardo do all anything, I'm there. But him and Wiz kind of mesmerized. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's always fun to see.
Yeah, for
and they
sure.
had Sledgerin on there also. So it's
Dr.
Cardo
Sledgerin.
and Sledgerin. So I was
Oh,
like, oh,
yeah,
this is
so
tough. All
that's-
they needed was
yeah.
Johnny Giuliano, and it was
Yeah.
doing what it was
Gone.
supposed to. So the whole tape hard
Johnny
top
Giuliano.
to bottom. First time he's done that, and I can't remember how long. Right? He usually dropped very mediocre tapes with a couple really good songs, but like overall, no. You know what I'm saying?
That
so I
Laugh
was like,
Now Fly Later was hard though.
it was. I like
That
that. He had a
was
good.
really
He had, what's that? I forgot the name of the song, but
And he's
dropped-
independent.
Yeah, he's independent.
If you go look under his
Yeah.
his listings on the
he's
internet,
seeing all that money.
it's Taylor Gang, and then it's I think it's a distribution company.
Yeah.
So he's
been
not
on
he's not under.
You know
I
he's
thought
been.
he was
You know
with
he been. You know
Atlantic
he been
still.
rolling in and out of
Nah.
all types of shit. He said, "I'm probably about to see all this bread
Because
myself."
ever
He's
since
testing
that
some of
happened-
Young
Look.
Daisy, and Daisy made really good music.
I had to look it up because when the Multiverse came out, I was
Yeah.
like, damn, there's no production at all. I mean, no marketing at all.
At all,
on
zero.
this.
It was like him.
Like,
It was just him.
It's
just
no, and if you look at his last few releases,
him. It's been just him.
it's been just him. It's not the big movie
He
connected
dropped
to
the
it. It's
Cardo
not
shit
the,
so under the table. Like I follow both, and that's how I saw it. But like I was like,
Hella-
this,
I mean,
that
hella
tape's so
EP.
hard.
He did just drop a documentary not too long ago though.
Yeah, it was smooth.
Yeah,
it was real. It was a nice little 30-minute.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
But to get back to what I was saying about his last tape, that Cardo tape, he right before the year started, so I was like, oh, this nigga might actually start
back,
caring
yeah,
fully.
he turned back up.
Because
Nah.
like he did.
He doing that freestyle shit.
He didn't.
He
He
doing that
didn't. And
freestyle
it kind of
shit.
let me down
He
because
doing
I
that
kind of
freestyle
put
shit.
it in my head. This is why I don't get expectations about anything. But after that tape was so hard, I was like, ooh, maybe. Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But
yeah, and he was
when
working
those
out his
rappers
draws,
start not
pissing me off.
rapping, like stop writing and start doing that freestyle
They lose that
punch
shit.
in shit,
But he,
it's an essence that they lose from that. He started that shit with
Yeah.
that 28 grams.
Yeah.
And 28 grams was only one verse. It was hook verse, and he was out of there.
I liked
shit.
a lot of it because of the idea of how he put it out, like
Yeah.
28 grams, 28 songs, blah blah blah. He got a couple.
And Rihanna co-signed it.
And Rihanna did.
That was the
co-sign it.
rollout. I was like, Rihanna said,
and he
put,
got
put
arrested
this out.
he got arrested for something right the day before that shit trap. I don't know if he got arrested on purpose, but it played out.
No,
perfect.
it played out. It played
But,
out well.
He had a couple original songs on there that was really, really good outside of those freestyle type songs.
Mm-hmm.
But either he really hasn't cared too much in a minute. But that Laugh Now Cry, whatever that
Yeah,
2017,
Laugh Now,
I think
Fly
that
Later.
was.
Fly later.
2017 that was.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, he hasn't really. He was working on
Heck, that was that
compression
long
shorts,
ago?
bro.
Do y'all
I think that was
do
2017.
y'all think he's affecting his legacy by the way he's dropping music? Like,
Well, of course, in a way, but at the same time,
is
it's
there
cemented in a
is
way.
there because like he's a touring artist. Like he's like
Yeah.
he's gonna stay on a touring. Like he can tour off
Arguing with
what he got
DJs
right
and
now
shit.
and be good. Go overseas, come back. Go overseas, come back.
He's cemented. So like,
I feel like he been affected his legacy
Been.
when it comes to the black community, but
man,
the white people love him a lot. So
irregardless of what.
yeah,
it is.
they got
Yeah.
unconditional love.
He's
for him.
connected to
Okay.
Fast and
This-
Furious.
No, that's
yeah.
a fact. He's not wrong.
Real
He's so not wrong.
love.
He's not wrong at all.
See you again is like they're like
Yeah,
is there? I believe I can find.
Yeah, definitely.
That's they
Like,
bold. That's they
definitely.
crossroads.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's
like,
crossroads.
so like
Damn.
that song hits them in a certain way, and it's connected to a Black and Yellow, connects to a
I
lot of
hate
people
Black
when you
and
drunk
Yellow,
and
bruh.
high and high in
Yeah,
Vegas.
I still
or some
rock
shit.
with Wiz a lot though.
Yeah,
I still
yeah.
pay attention to everything, even though
He
like
gets
the
on my
music,
nerves.
More so
yeah, the
pay
music
attention,
ain't
yeah.
hitting that much.
That's still
I
my
still
guy.
just pay attention. You know what I mean?
That's
my
Like,
guy. That's our
I
reality
I
show.
watch that.
A reality show,
reality
like day
show
to day,
over
but
the
like
music.
really
You,
a
you
TV
mean,
show.
still got the data?
But
No,
he
he
like
don't
a
even
real-
do the day no more.
Like
dog.
he
he
probably
don't
does it
drop
a
like
little
that.
less than now, but like he always
Yeah.
be in the studio with hella bitches, and that's cool and all. But like that's definitely like I don't give a fuck about what I'm doing with
Yeah,
this music. Like
yeah.
so, anytime I would see his day to days in general, I mean, I don't want to harp on it,
Yeah,
but it's just not the same.
It's different. It's
and
different.
that's fine.
Even
They've been rapping for a long time
I
now.
feel like
And-
he's just not pushing himself.
He
like
doesn't need
used
to. At the
Yeah,
end
he
of
don't-
the day,
yeah,
He's
he
comfortable.
don't
Yeah,
need-
we
comfortable.
want certain shit that he's not. Doesn't
I want him to have
himself.
that Snoop
Man,
Dogg life
once-
right there.
once I saw
Know about
him,
everybody.
once I saw him do that Oreo commercial with his son, I
Yeah.
knew he was done. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, my boy, for he
he was in
comfortable.
linen.
Yeah, it's like man, he comfortable, and I love it. It's
Yeah.
like, bruh,
It's
you
the
ain't
growth.
gotta-
Yeah, it's the growth.
You could get
Definitely not
that's what I'm
bad
saying.
at all,
comfortable.
but
do
yeah, I
it.
would.
I
Like
want to
the
see
music
that
to be better.
transition into like maybe a show, some type of
Yeah, that
show, some type of
multiverse
TV,
it wasn't
something like a Wiz cartoon or something like that. A Wiz,
A Wiz tune.
yeah,
Um,
something,
God.
something like that.
That
There you go,
multiverse ain't it,
Yeah.
Wiz?
Mm.
Come
Yeah.
on, bruh.
Because the music can be there, and he's one of those artists that
Damn.
is not making children up music. He's making weed music. He's
Bruh.
Snoop. He's the new Snoop.
If
So he
they
can-
if they do him and Currency in this show, and they have him
That would be hard.
and they have him in the younger
want-
days,
And Currency
talking
always
young
dropping some
shit,
flame
that'll
fires.
be
and
going.
you know
That'll
what
be
I'm saying?
going.
Currency
Like,
need to get with that nigga one time. Like, hey, bro, rap with me real
See,
quick.
but then we can say
Real
like
quick.
Currency,
I
who
mean-
hasn't missed a beat.
He will not ever in his
Like,
life.
like what's like what
He can't.
he
do
dropped
it.
every
But I ain't
month.
gonna- I don't
on
even-
In
last year.
2016, he dropped every month for sure. That's the first time he did, it, and
Yeah.
it was outstanding. I was
Yeah.
like, this nigga really did
Yeah.
that.
I don't even listen to Currency that much no more.
Hmm.
But he,
Every
I
time you go
still
back-
can't say he, yeah.
And every time you go back, you're
Yeah.
not disappointed, and
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
no,
big
no,
thing.
I
Like you
can't
could go
say
back
that.
and yeah, he dropped some spring clean or something like that, and I was like, oh shit, cool. And I listened to it like, oh, you
He
always
bought
know
the-
what to get. You always know what you're gonna
He
get.
bought
with
the
bro.
Maybach, and I was like, yeah, he did it.
Bro,
He
yeah,
bought the
his
Maybach,
car
he was like,
collection
he
is
did it.
outstanding.
He got there
got
and
the
shit.
toys.
His
man. He
old
got-
schools is crazy.
Yeah, his old
I like
schools
his
are
A
old
absolutely-
respectable man, because he done went through a couple things.
Hey, speaking of Currency, y'all peep that Bolo been shooting for him? Y'all know who
Yeah, I
Bolo
did
Yeah,
is?
yeah,
see
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Man, I
yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I love
yeah,
to see
yeah.
it. I
These
love
niggas
seeing
getting it up.
Cleveland people
That's a big
working
growth
with,
right there.
He
Yeah.
shot a handful of video for him
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He be shooting something for Babyface Ray too.
Yep,
Oh, yeah,
Babyface Ray was
hey.
the one I got hip where it was like, oh, okay, I see.
He
He
low
nice
key.
with it though.
I
He
see.
really
Yeah.
nice with it. I like niggas that's nice
Him,
with it. And,
Bolo,
stand on their
Cotton,
business.
all them hard.
Yeah, stand on your business.
and
All them
and
hard.
that's what it is, where it's like there's a moment where you gotta make the decision, like I gotta get out of Cleveland, or I gotta make that connect and like
Expand.
stay going outside of Cleveland, because yeah, you love your city, yeah, you want the love in the city, but
None of the,
Unfortunately,
city-
we ain't here for that.
the
here.
city
It's
gonna
just
love
not
you
gonna
when
happen
they
here.
see somebody else loving you,
Yeah.
and that cosign from Currency, that made the rate go up by 10
for a
times.
lot of
right?
real niggas. They
yeah.
was like currency.
Yeah,
Shit.
come on. So
Spitter, man.
and didn't even know he was from Cleveland. Probably he probably got hella messages saying, "Hey, I want to do
Shoot my
some
shit,
shit with
shoot my
you."
shit, shoot my
Didn't even
shit.
know that nigga was from Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like so, it's
White
a
boy saying about, I'll pay you so much money for
It's
this
just-
video.
it's a moment. I would love to get the Is it super loud? The fan? Oh, okay. I would love to get the artist from Cleveland that had the summer record all on one show, and see what they talk about, and see what that moment was when they had their hit song in the, there's always
I'm
one
about
hit
to say
song in
that
the
six-year
summer.
6 year
back and see
pocket
it.
where everybody legitly had their own year.
Yeah,
That was an interesting time.
like I would love to.
Who had their own year?
You
Though?
talking about here?
Yeah.
Shit,
I mean, I know Q Money had one.
Q
but
Money.
He locked up.
Scandalous individuals.
Los in here. I don't know if I remember. It's Los in here.
Yeah,
Nah,
Ratchet.
nah,
yeah. It was some young shit, but
Man, I was like, that was
wild.
a-
I'm saying, but these are the
That was that
hood
time.
classics.
Young niggas
What
like
year
that.
was that?
Man,
14?
Yeah, maybe you were 13.
Yeah.
I mean, YFL Kelvin, he had.
Yeah,
he
he
had
still got a
year.
label back in. No, yes.
Nah, I don't
Last
think
time
he would've
that was a
I
minute
mean,
ago.
shit. Rossi had a moment sipping on
Sipping on-
Rossi.
I hated that song.
but
a
it
week
had
after
a summer.
it came out.
It had a summer. Fly
Bro.
Tie had a summer. Trey Pounds had a summer.
Yeah,
He
Trey
got locked up.
Um,
He got back. He out.
Fly
now.
Tie, yeah.
Fly
yeah.
Tie, like there's you get these
Fly Tie got a
anthems.
song with Smalls and Villain. They got a banger. It's called what's it called? From 2016. I forgot what it's called. They got a banger. Yeah,
Shout out
they
to
had
Smalls,
some shit
too.
going.
Smalls
Pinky,
is one of them.
ain't that her name? Piggy. Piggy.
Yeah.
I said
Piggy.
Pinky. Yeah.
Piggy.
Oh,
Piggy
shit. That's
popping
a lot
right
of
now.
different. That's a different.
Piggy.
person.
Right, I feel
Man.
no
Way
different.
different person.
Yeah.
She got
Look at him smiling. This nigga face. He's so
Y'all
nasty.
niggas hilarious.
He had that.
Nah,
he
'cause
had
the day it
that
popped up.
no show
Yeah.
with teeth smile.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas
she dropped some
big-
hard
Yeah,
shit though.
boy.
Like I don't want to let that slide. She dropped that the freestyle after she got to the hospital, and that shit was like, I was like, this hard as fuck. Like
I'm not tapped in with the city like that
no
no
I'm
more.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap
well,
in.
she did the remix to Mini Man
That don't move me.
Yeah,
after
nah.
she got shot. Come on,
doesn't.
come
It
on.
really-
She
bro,
did a remix
this
to Mini
is
Man.
not
after she
okay.
That's
got
too
shot.
typical in my opinion.
I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Especially here, I mean, she can do what she want, and that's hard for her to do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not downplaying that being
Right,
hard
right,
because
right.
it is. But
Yeah.
like, I could care less. Not to be. I mean, that's just it don't move.
I-
I'm
shit.
happy she bounced back from
Yeah,
that.
me
too.
too.
for
'cause
sure.
That was
I,
fucked
I
up.
was kind of mad when I heard about
'Cause it was
both of them.
unnecessary.
I hope y'all
Both
happy
of the
she
girls
alive.
beefing. It's like, man,
That's real shit.
It's not worth. It wasn't worth all that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of real sample heavy women's songs out here.
But shit, that show like rap, like how you were saying, it shit come with being a rapper.
Mhm.
like it's
It's all
a
about
like
what lane you
we can
wanna
get into
be in.
current events. They 21 Savage and Baby trying to do is the most charity they can because they think a fucking Rico charge is coming down on them. Like so,
damn,
it's
right? I ain't think about it through that
No,
lens.
that's
Right.
That's what they
yeah,
like. This
yeah,
nigga-
yeah. We ain't did shit ever.
Hey, yo, that
21
is
Savage
crazy.
saying
When
put the
you-
guns down and
Y'all,
shit.
when
Like
you see that shit?
I was like, I
And
remember
he
when
was like, I
I
did the most. I'm giving out turkeys in my city. Like, what you talking
you
about?
showing niggas how to spin the block.
I was like,
That's
bro,
what
have
you
y'all
showing
never
niggas,
heard
bro.
Red Ops? Have these people forgot about Red Ops?
Hey, Red Ops, that
Shit was crazy.
Crazy.
I was like, this nigga about to murder every. He said Slaughter Gang,
He
bitch.
said,
Like, what else
Yeah.
do I need to hear? He's Jason Voorhees.
Hey man, speaking of music like that, Dope Boy, he raw,
Man,
bruh,
he- yeah,
fire.
he going crazy.
But I ain't gonna fake. He be going a little too far with it. Like on that Yasersky, bruh said, I think I smell a dead body and I love the odor. I'm like, oh
Damn.
nah, you
Damn.
this
Yeah.
hard, but I
Yeah.
gotta turn
Yeah.
this off.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
cause you
can't-
about to
That's
mess
that
with
bad
my
energy.
yeah.
I can't play it before 10 a.m.
It is.
That's too much killing before 10 a.m. I can't.
Yeah.
I
Too
can't.
much
do-
killing before.
I ain't
can't
gonna
do
fake
it, bro.
that Catch Me If You Can album fire though.
Yeah.
That
Especially if you
joint
can.
fire,
The
but
shit he was doing with anything he do with Roddy Rebel is a smash.
oh yeah, yeah.
It's
I
a
heard that
smash.
Rowdy
But
Rebel
that
has
ain't-
turned
was
out
on
to
the
be the
other
rapper of
album.
the
Yeah,
crew.
oh, really?
Rowdy done turned out to be the rapper of the
Yeah.
crew for sure.
Yeah,
I feel like he was
yeah.
actually rapping in jail versus Bobby, who probably wasn't.
I mean,
Bobby seemed like he was working out. He was like,
Bobby Beats.
I'm at the
Nah,
table rapping with
I
niggas.
think,
Yeah.
but again, I think Bobby was one of the ones that caught one and was
He was
like,
still
"Y'all
getting
about to give me
trouble in
how
there.
much to make an album? Bet I'm signing."
Mm-hmm.
That hat was in there
Riley
for
didn't
years.
sign. Drop computers, drop some shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He get out and he the hottest in the like. It's like
Real
it's the
niggas
same thing you can
having
see from like
rhymes.
Ferg, Ferg and Roddy. They put it in the work and saw what their counterpart did wrong and did right, And when they drop, it's some hard shit. I'm
Yeah.
listening to that Rowdy album because I trust that he
It's
got some
worth
shit on there. Yeah, I trust he got some shit on there.
It's
Has
something to hear.
Bobby even dropped?
He's dropped songs.
He dropped
He's
2
done no
songs that
album.
sounded unmixed.
You talking about the one he had with Quavo?
Yeah.
I
saw
like that
that-
song
I saw
actually,
that
but it
one.
did
But
sound unmixed.
the drums
It did-
weren't there, the
it did
vocals
sound
were
a little-
off.
Video entertaining.
It did
shit.
sound like it
This nigga
wasn't what it
hilarious,
should
bro.
have
Dang,
been.
man.
Level should have hit
It
more.
sounded like they could have made that song back
He low-key
when
dropped
they
the
was
ball.
doing it.
for sure.
It's super low
But-
key. It's
but-
very super low key though. 'cause he
But
still
I don't
is
know
like
if that's
a real
his
nigga,
label
quote unquote.
holding him back. Because
He
had the
signed some
most-
shit. He
He's
signed
still
some
with a
shit.
label?
Remember that
He
nigga was
just-
dancing on
he
the
just got
table,
dropped.
bro.
Never got- he ain't
He just
never
got.
Remember
Well,
that-
he just
remember
got
that
let
nigga-
go. He just got let go.
Remember that nigga was dancing on that table
was
before?
there.
Yeah,
He was
you.
Still with them?
Yeah.
How could he have not been?
They
That
had
dance
him
on the
for like-
table was at
You-
least
you
8
see how
years.
many
They gave him
people
like
was
3
that's how many
million.
years
They
he
had
was
him
on
locked.
it. The amount of
That
people.
dance on the table was
Ray
at
could've
least
let him
7 years.
Because they wanted like a 6-album deal from him.
Oh my God, 6
Bruh.
albums
He
from
was a
Bobby
6-album
Schmurder.
deal.
He was the
from-
hottest cat around.
Hot nigga was the record.
I would have never in my life heard Hot Nigga and thought that it was worth 6
Hot
albums.
nigga was
But
the
that's just
record.
me.
I ain't gonna fake.
But then he came back with Bobby Bitch and was like, oh,
Bobby
he,
Bitch was a banger.
he
I ain't
can
gonna
make a
lie.
song? Bet.
But that was only 2.
he was out of
I'm about
there.
to say both songs.
Wait,
about
what's
killing.
the one that
Both
it's
songs
Bobby
about the
Bitch?
same
Is
thing.
Bobby Bitch the one where he's like, I feel like I'm Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
That's my shit. Yeah. More or less the video. That
Yeah,
video,
he's like,
that
this is
nigga
it.
made the video with the
Man,
Look. I think
don't
the
know.
record label was like, fuck the music, fuck the album. It's Bobby.
I'm hitting the
Bobby,
fuck out
you were
this
the
mic.
you were
Yeah.
the perfect
No,
character.
for real.
Yes,
No,
but
for
that
real.
was-
No,
money
for
off
real.
of You.
But that was the
Yeah.
move.
And he got
was-
signed. That was 2014. He got signed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, there was the different thoughts and processes.
The different
back then.
thoughts streaming. I don't even think was
Streaming was a
little-
fool.
yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
fully when I was streaming. That's when I knew streaming was streaming because I was hanging on to downloading as long as I could.
Nobody
Being
else's
my
song was
age and
real
shit.
in that album. I mean, in
When,
that
once I
room, nobody
couldn't,
thought he
once
was
I couldn't
real.
get my hands on new shit
Man.
as quick as I used to, I was like, I guess I gotta start streaming. Fuck.
You also gotta
I
think
caved in.
he's in jail. He don't know if niggas gonna
He don't
fuck
know
with him
what's
when
going
he
on.
gonna come out. Like he don't know. Like yeah, he hear that he gonna get the respect and everything for like cutting his man down. But he didn't. But he really couldn't tell you that his music was gonna translate in 2021, 2022.
Man, that's
Like,
a
it's
long
just-
time
it's
to be away.
7 years out the game, and you can't like it wasn't no
It's a
like
decade
like
just
no
about.
no
But you know,
like
it's not like
Lucy's
nobody
dropping.
Everybody knew
Well,
about
he
him.
did something with
though.
6ix9ine. He did
I
something.
mean,
Oh,
y'all think he want just may sound crazy, but
It
y'all
won't,
think
it
he want to
won't.
listen to music while he is in jail though?
Honestly, I don't know what type of nigga he is.
I'm pretty sure he is listening to music.
Here?
Come on, they got
Maybe,
phones
maybe,
in
maybe.
jail
No,
now.
no, check-
more,
Like,
or
he
less,
was
more,
lif-
more or
so
less,
it's
what
like-
was he listening to?
But it's still just
Probably
like
New York, you niggas.
if he was connected with Migos and them,
Yeah.
bruh, he was listening to current
That's true.
music,
That's
which
true.
means he knew what
For
type
sure.
of sound was
but
popping,
maybe
and
he
he could have.
couldn't do it. Cause you gotta be out there and experiencing that shit too. I mean, at least them, cause they was
mean-
rubbing shoulders with niggas and shit like that. Versus just hearing it like how we would just hear it. That don't mean we could translate
Did the beats
music.
really change from that time to now though?
Yes, very much.
Has
so.
it really been that trap music?
He came out. He got on
The
the
way
drill
you
when
adjust
Brooklyn
trap-
drill
You
and
can- you
Bronx
can- you
drill
can-
was
you can-
going.
You can hear a 2014 song and know that bitch is in 2014.
I
though.
mean,
type shit.
But like,
yeah,
like
yeah,
think
in
of
a
when
way,
he
I think
came
when
out.
Bobby
It
was
was
out,
all- drill music
all
wasn't
kinda
out.
right,
Drill
kinda
music
wrong.
wasn't the
What
UK
exactly
drill.
What, exactly what
Drill
it
music
was.
wasn't that.
Yeah,
They was still on
like
that
New
Chicago
York is
drill,
UK
man.
drill.
They
We
was still on.
making
They
fun
was
of
still.
Drake.
Drake for
They was
doing
still
drill
on. They
music, bottom
was still on
line.
their Chicago drill.
That's what
They
I'm
was
saying.
still on their Chicago.
Chicago
That's true.
drill shit, but now it's the
Cheap shit.
like niggas is on that UK
Yeah.
drill shit.
The face got
Yeah,
me.
Biz Marquee, baby, R.I.P.
He said,
But-
He
but
was getting it.
that's the
Hey.
new sound of New York.
Yeah, R.I.P. Biz.
That's the new sound of New York for them. And
They sound. It's funny how New
I
York
have
don't
another
sound like
fun
New York
fact.
though.
Yeah, don't.
the
somebody
prison
else.
system's music download stuff is one of the highest paid out to the artist.
Yeah, that
so
was.
so in the prison system,
They
they,
talking about $1 million worth
Yep.
of game. Yeah.
they have to download and purchase songs. So yes, they are listening to current music if they want to, and they'll pick from it, and then they'll pay for all those songs. So so the
And
people
load
that
that shit up, right?
the people that are still paying for music are the prisoners.
Wow,
Crazy.
It's crazy
Absolute
what revenue
crazy.
streams can
that
come.
is crazy.
You making
Who don't got a
$60
job,
60 cent
Half the
at the
time.
work job, and then you paying 99 cents
Mhm.
for a song.
That's wild business, bro. That's like being in jail and back in the day you hitting rocks and shit. And
I
fixing
know they were
railroads.
smuggling them things.
Oh yeah,
in
no,
there,
for sure.
though,
You
like-
I need this
YouTube, all
iPhone
that shit.
13,
I'm
bro.
listening to
Give
my
me this
shit.
iPhone 13 filled with new music, bro.
Yeah.
Download all this shit on Apple Music, bro. Slide that
Crazy
bitch
music.
to me. I need it.
Crazy shit.
Be
We gonna
a
shift into
man.
some little bit of current events because I want to touch on shit. We're gonna wrap it up. Motherfucking Big T. They arrested. I mean, well, they raided his home. Y'all know.
Oh, you talking about Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, who the fuck
Hey,
is
bro.
Big
Like,
T?
who is that?
I was confused as shit, and I was like, I know Marshawn Lynch got.
They
went to jail.
Oh,
That's
they
about
they
it. But I
yanked
don't
him
know
out the
about
whip.
Big
Didn't they
T.
yank him out the whip?
Yeah.
I ain't want to watch the video. Turned it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
'cause
I
I
ain't
don't want to
know
see
what
that
shit.
shit.
You gotta watch the video. Cause
No,
it low key
no.
make you want to laugh though.
No,
I don't
no,
want to
no,
see
it-
nobody
But
in
at the
that
same time,
situation.
you can't prove that man is drunk.
Yes, you
Looking at
can.
He's
You
Marshawn
didn't see
Lynch
the
drinking
pictures.
Hennessy.
He
I
was
ain't see the
driving on a rim and he was on a sidewalk. That was on a sidewalk.
I
They
ain't
pulled
see
him out
that.
on a
I
sidewalk.
didn't see all
The
that.
cops were being very nice to Marshawn
That
Lynch.
was
very
such an example of don't speak
it
on some
seemed
shit
like
you ain't
kids
seen.
were-
I gotta watch it.
Hey,
Yeah,
at
I
that
gotta
moment,
watch
I
it.
they
gotta
was
watch
talking
it
to him like a
now.
kid. They was like,
I
dude
know I
was
gotta
like,
watch it.
we're not gonna
Damn.
play these games with you today. And I was like, are you his father? Like, what the fuck?
Because
Bitch, I ain't playing no
the
game.
body cam cut on at a weird moment where they're saying, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to step out the car." He was like, "The car."
He like, all right.
Oh my
And the cop was like he knew who he was.
Man was
Like he
stressed.
knew
was
who
like,
he
I'm not
was,
about to yank this
and he
nigga.
knew his camera was on, so he was very like, "I'm gonna have to pull you out this car."
Right.
And Marshawn was like, "All right."
I ain't gonna lie. He didn't even try.
Oh
that
my
boy,
God.
Yeah, because
like,
he
you know
didn't
how
fight.
you don't like
Yeah.
going to the ground, bro.
Okay. Anyway,
He
anyway,
went down
anyway.
at
Back
that
to Big
moment.
T because
He
that's
went
your
down.
nickname for this nigga. Okay, they raided
old
they
ass
raided
looking
Mar-a-Lago, right?
They raided Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, put me on
because
all the way. That's all I know.
On June 6th, when he left the White House, when the changeover
Jan-
happened,
Jan-
they said he took 25 boxes of some shit.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Took
So,
25 boxes.
so he took
of,
some
Trump?
unauthorized presidential shit that he
took
had no point
25
taking.
boxes of files, put it on his jet,
What?
flew down,
Skirted.
flew down south.
What was this
He
shit?
didn't think
What
about making a
was it?
copy. He
This
just-
nigga done took Abraham Lincoln birth
man.
certificate.
Allegedly, I heard some shit about some nukes,
Oh
I heard
my
some
god,
shit
bitch
that-
got the code still.
some classified shit, some shit. He got some conversations with Kim Jong Un.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
push a button in a
god,
heartbeat.
So
he got some shit. He got
Talk
he knows
about
some shit about
Watergate,
Sputnik and
the
Watergate.
FBI says there's paperwork they found in a toilet where he was trying to flush some paperwork down the toilet.
What?
That's what I'm
that
saying.
never
man.
works.
Big T out here,
My
man.
nigga,
Big T out
yo,
here
What is
doing
this?
the-
1982.
He ain't got a shredder in the
That's
house.
it. Niggas ain't can't
He
burn
could
this
have
shit.
switched a
Right.
couple times. He do got small hands.
Brett
Real
coulda-
talk, I would have made him work. I would have shredded it up. Like, look, put
Does he
that
not
shit
have
back
a
together.
lighter? Does he not
Wet
have a
that
lighter?
shit up.
Done.
But why are you keeping that at your crib? Don't never keep the work at your crib.
He's
Yeah.
he's a white man and doesn't know that. I guess.
He could have buried
Got
it
a
for
lyric in the
real.
song
He coulda
for
did
real.
anything with that
Come on
shit.
now.
Man,
He
you
could
can't be
absolutely
cooking crack
anything with
at
that
the
shit.
crack at the crib. He lives.
So
He could have did what they did on Ozarks and put it all inside of a casket.
mhm.
something. This
hit
nigga
it,
dumb.
hit it better
If it's
than
really
than
that
at the crib,
serious,
yeah.
though,
Hit
like-
it
They
better than
must
at
have
the
really
crib.
caught him off guard.
Caught him off guard.
Yeah.
Well, no, well, so
Well, if he
they
trying to
were.
flush shit down
I
the
mean,
toilet.
if it's a raid, yeah, it's gonna be
so
on.
like
But,
they were,
at the same time, he a
No,
snake.
he really thought nobody saw him take the
No,
25
he was
boxes.
like-
That too. That
He
too.
really thought he was good.
He thought he was slick. And they did they mention the size of
Hey,
these
yo.
boxes? Because they could
They
be huge
said-
boxes.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Bitch
Come
and
on.
grits.
They said his lawyer was negotiating with the FBI. The FBI said, "No, we weren't. We coming to get that shit." He was like, "I don't know what this negotiation they was talking
Like,
about.
bitch,
We
what?
coming to get that shit."
They should've
Because
slapped
he
his
said that it needed to be a recount. He said these boxes can prove it.
Bro.
Nuke them if they talk shit. That's what
Bro,
he had.
he
He had a
was-
couple nukes in there if they talk
So
shit.
now
Oh
they're
my
talking
God.
about he may be arrested.
That shit.
May be arrested.
May
How
be
you
arrested.
how your house get ready and,
And
you
you
don't
not
get
get
arrested?
He didn't get arrested.
That's the shit I'm talking about. It's just dumb.
Well, okay, so
They would arrest
so
Obama.
Man,
it's
God.
deeper than that. He had a subpoena coming for him, and he was still trying to have it go through the lawyers. They was like, "No, we coming to get that."
Hey man,
So they wanted
fuck
that
all that
material.
shit. I
Wait,
know that.
did
I
he
know what
get
you
a-
said makes sense, but fuck
Yeah.
that. We
Did
would
he
have
get
got
arrested and he bailed out?
No,
or
no.
did
He
they
didn't.
not?
He didn't get arrested at all.
At
These
all.
fools just
See,
kicked
I
down
mean,
his
if you
door
really wanna
and
think
man,
about it,
kick
though.
nigga door down. Still
He
not
has
put
secret
Stole
service
it
for
back.
life. They know where this nigga's at.
all of these
That's what I'm
things.
saying.
all of these
He's
things.
not
Right.
really in
He
like
got secret
hiding
service
for
for life.
And
real.
he
They
can,
know
and he
shit.
can get reports about shit that's going on still.
Yeah.
He still got connects.
Yeah,
Even
I had
so
to hold
much
the mic
so
on.
that
That's crazy.
some of the Republican parties are saying defund the FBI now.
The FBI. These niggas are drunk. They
They
went
said
from. They
defund
said
the-
no, not the police, but the FBI.
That's it.
What?
Speaking of being found, y'all heard about the woman who alleged? I guess she's the woman who said Emmett Till whistled
Oh
at
yeah,
her.
she not gonna get any
Yeah.
charges too. Yep. She the same way.
Oh, that's what happened.
I
Yeah,
thought they was
she-
trying to charge her.
They trying to charge her, but they saying she might not be getting charged, and if she walks, she'll never get charged.
That bitch gonna die anyway. For
Yeah,
that.
it's-
And
it's-
that's
She
the
is
reason.
finna die
And that's
soon.
half the
Yeah,
reason
yeah.
why.
As long as we know
But
that-
they put Bill Cosby
who it is
ass in jail.
and how it happened.
Preach.
Like,
And
if they
I'm
wanna
not
put her in
condoning none of that
jail,
shit he
I mean,
did.
yeah, put her in jail, but it's stuff going on
She about to
right now
die.
where it's
She gonna get
it's
monkeypox.
similar shit. That
She
that-
got the smallpox vaccine though, so she's straight. All the people that got the smallpox joint and died, and that's why we ain't got nothing. Like we ain't get that shit. They ain't think that
Man,
far ahead. They
I'm a little
stupid as
afraid
fuck.
of
Speaking of
It's my thought process.
What is
speaking of more
smallpox?
white women getting black men killed.
Say it again.
What if-
What?
Say it again. Say it again.
Speaking of more white women getting black men
Damn.
killed,
You gotta go home tonight. Be
the
chill.
OnlyFans
Oh, that lady that stabbed her boyfriend.
stabbed their boyfriend. She finally got arrested.
Oh,
So if y'all don't know, there was an OnlyFans
Damn.
girl.
White woman.
She,
White
she went on some shows like,
The
I only
black
date
man.
black guys that are
Yeah, I
rich,
heard
blah,
about
blah,
that.
blah.
That's come to a conclusion.
The video came out of her in the elevator punching him,
Oh.
going ham, him reserving himself,
Mm-hmm.
gave her a little shove back,
Back your ass up.
back up, but he never
Swung
on her.
on her.
She yanked his ponytail out. That had me mad.
As a man with a ponytail, I understand why you'd be mad. That
Yeah.
looked
Yeah,
like it
no,
would hurt.
she was
He like-
going
he's
hard
like-
on him.
he's
He like
big.
he like a good like
He
like
He was
5 inches
big.
taller.
He was a big
Bruh,
person.
Yeah.
His braids was in like a bun, and she
Yeah.
messed it up. I got mad off of that
Yeah.
one part. Cause it was like,
Man.
come on now.
She don't know
bruh.
how
That
much
is
hard work
fuck.
So
was
then
put
that
into
follows up. Well, like, so now I don't know if that was the same day, but she had the same type of outfit on where it was just a bra
I'm
and
sorry,
some
I keep jumping
sweatpants.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got caught out in the public.
And but
What?
they got
Kicking
from
it.
a view across the apartment. Her already like on the day she killed her, arrested. She's covered in blood, like arms.
It's a horror
Pants
movie.
are
Yeah,
white.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
like,
saw
I
that.
ain't see that.
So
part.
she got arrested, like again officially in Hawaii,
vacationing.
PTSD trauma training because she's been traumatized from this event. So she was there in like a rehab for trauma because she's been traumatized from this event. So they picked her up,
Tell me you murdered somebody without saying you murdered
I
somebody.
mean-
like what in the
and you got charges coming your way. So you gotta.
Man, throw the
And
book
she,
at her.
and she and I'm like Hawaii. That's a wild. And usually I go to Wyoming to get away from all. You went to
Mhm.
sunny
That's not no
Hawaii.
real
You can see a
people.
lot of
Shit.
people.
You in this trauma having cold sweats about getting arrested, then get arrested.
While in Hawaii, treating
In
your
Hawaii.
post-murder antics. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, I'm gonna keep calling
That's a
out her
wild
name. I'm
setup.
sorry. This bitch is crazy.
Yeah, so that's one of them things where
That's sad.
hey, be
bro.
mindful of who you're around. And if somebody puts their hands
gonna
on
say
you,
be
they'll
mindful
do it
who you
again
stab
and get
and
out of
shit.
there. Get the
Man,
fuck out of there.
spouses
Sad.
killing each other is always wild to me.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man.
'Cause they don't ever
They was
expect
harboring
it.
some feelings.
Yeah, no,
for a
you
while.
think you're the safest with that person, but
Yeah,
it's a wild moment.
I'd be salty if my girl killed me.
It's
I
not
mean,
funny.
I think you'd be dead, but
I'd
yeah.
be salty because it's funny because
He
you
been
dead.
right. He be in heaven looking down and stuff. I can't
Yeah.
believe I
This bitch
trusted this
stabbed me,
bitch.
God
I
damn.
trusted this bitch for this long.
I'll be
He
salty.
got mad because I didn't take
That
the
moment I
garbage
closed
out.
that one eye, I got that.
Oh God,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
garbage
garbage.
though.
Dishes in the
Oh, what they
sink?
say?
It
What
went
was they
that
saying?
left?
Oh no, they was like you be paying the bills for 10 straight years. You get a rough patch, 6 months go by, you ain't did shit ever.
What's gonna be-
like
Yo.
what?
What's gonna happen? He gonna be in heaven playing that song like you gonna let all this in over one time. I cheat.
Yeah.
Like, this-
Oh, not cheating. He brought some other shit into the fray.
He brought it around.
know.
It's
I
a,
didn't
it's a
wanna say
callback.
yeah, I didn't want to say.
Quick update on some sports. KD is still on the same team. I don't know if
He's
this
not
is
going
like
nowhere,
I don't know if it's fucking
He's
going
weird.
on.
who gonna give up 1,000?
Did Kyrie leave
everythings?
yet?
Kyrie's still on
He,
the
they,
same team.
hey,
Yeah,
they
they
was
was
both
weird.
gonna have to stay.
I
I'm
don't even care anymore now at
Is
this
Ben
point.
Simmons
but-
still there?
Ben Simmons is still
He
there.
had back
and
surgery.
He had back surgery. I don't know how. I
We're
don't
all
know how
back
he
to
got
being
traded.
weird.
I have no idea how he got.
How did
traded.
he pass the physical?
Oh, he passed.
I mean,
Shout out to
if you got
Jalen
traded,
Rose.
you technically passed the
Bounce
physical.
back is
That's how we got
crazy.
IT that one time. Bitch, hip was toe up. How you pass that physical? They cheating.
Damn, we did have IT for a little bit.
Yeah,
They
IT,
say you can
IT
walk,
guy.
you good.
Damn.
The way we
Barely.
like to wrap up the show, we go around and say what we're reading, watching, or listening to. Sorry, I'm gonna start with Kickback. What are you reading, watching, or listening to, man?
At my job, I deal with many different merchandisings and whatnot. Merchandises. We got these Rambo dog tags that I was putting some shit together with. I was doing a lot with like like 500 of these bitches. So I decided to watch Rambo finally for the first time. I never really watched it, seen parts, but I
Okay.
finally watched it last night.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of shooting and killing.
You know what? I really don't like how they treated that man. He was just trying to get home. You know, I was so mad. Like,
What
bruh,
is it called?
it's
You are
just
hilarious.
Rambo First
Oh,
Blood, the
okay.
first one. I'm watching this. It came out October 22nd. So you talking about 22nd, 23rd, 24th. See, shit's supposed to happen when it's
Oh
supposed to
yeah,
happen. That's crazy.
definitely.
But anyway, that shit pissed me off. I was smoking watching that, and I'm like, if he don't get to killing these people any sooner than he needs to, and he had that one officer crying halfway through the movie. Fuck him, and I love that part, bitch ass nigga. Anyway,
You talk about his sergeant, dude?
no,
Old
no,
man?
no. The main deputy head officer of the little town they was at. He was the
Okay,
one
okay,
thirsty
yeah,
on him. He like,
yeah.
bitch ass nigga, you can't be walking around here. You're a
Yeah.
drifter. I'm like, no, I'm a Vietnam veteran,
Yeah,
you
I know
dickhead.
talk- yeah, the very-
Anyway, y'all was getting mad about that. I ain't reading nothing because I was reading
Yeah.
that Decent Samiro, and we all know why I stopped.
Yeah.
Um,
Jesus,
they broke up and made me mad.
Why did they break up?
Creative differences.
Creative differences, but it came down to their manager. The manager was being difficult.
I thought you were gonna say fishy.
Jesus wanted to let him go, and Meryl wanted to stay loyal and keep him. So the split happened.
Are they still cool though?
I have no clue
No
actually.
idea.
I hope they cool.
Having,
Me
so,
too.
So they were at the baseball
All-Star
celebrity
joint.
All-Star game,
They were there
and they
together.
didn't talk.
It didn't seem like they talked. I'm glad you said they didn't. It didn't seem like
Yeah,
it.
they didn't talk.
And that's gotta be weird for
It
has
everybody.
to-
Just to
everybody
literally
else.
be watching you guys not talk.
Because
Yeah.
everybody else
Not
knows
taking
y'all
pictures
supposed to be
together and
cool.
shit, yeah, not doing anything like Jesus and Mary. So
Right, decent and Mary. Right, no,
it's
for
one-
real.
it's one of them things.
Damn,
where it's
Rick and
like,
Morty.
it just came to a head. That's what-
Yeah.
But
Dang.
It
Jesus
came to a
did,
head. That's a good way to put that. Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel's
Rick and Morty.
replacement for a week or whatever because Jimmy Kimmel.
Did he
was on
do that
vacation.
already, or they ain't
Yeah,
happened yet?
I think it.
I
happened.
don't watch late night
Actually,
TV.
I
like
don't know
used to.
because I think I would have saw like more clips.
Content of it. Yeah, I don't think it happened
Yeah.
yet. It might be end of the summer before school type
Some
shit.
shit like that.
But and listening wise, we was talking about when they was talking about their top 5 albums of this year. So I was kind of going through albums that I liked. I was listening to that Cool Kids double disc I was telling you about, the Chuck English side specifically because the R&B is outstanding. He got a song on there called Hair Done. I had posted that on my story. That nigga had posted it back. I said, "Nigga, keep doing what you doing." I was like, "Yes, sir." But no, that they album pretty tough. But that's me.
More.
That's interesting.
It is.
Let's see. Watching. Shit. There's nothing really specific. So, what came out recently? Fucking. I still watch the Challenge USA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, the like real rules type challenge shit.
That shit still comes
Really?
on.
I know
Yeah,
it still
on
come on,
Paramount
but
Plus.
you watch it still?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
watch
still
bro.
good?
I'm not going to.
I used to be a faithful watcher with Mom
I
Dukes
like it.
way
I like
back
the
when the
challenge.
Miz used to be on there before he wrestled.
Championship type
See
shit.
that part, I don't remember none of that shit.
Miz was on there
None
back
of
in the
it.
day.
But I
yeah.
do remember him being on there and seeing like his
Yeah.
little clips and shit like that.
So it's still popping. It's still
But
cool. It
it's-
seemed like it's still good. I know
No,
it's still
shit-
going.
It's
It's
still
good.
popping.
It's
It
still
makes you
good.
want to be on there.
Still.
And then when you hear the ages
I can't
of dudes,
swim,
it's
so I
like,
can't
damn, I
be
could
on
have
it.
been on there a couple years
No, you
ago.
you
type
can
I
shit.
can't
fucking go
swim.
in there now for real. If you
I
really
can't
wanted to
swim,
try.
so I can't go on none
Yeah,
of
see,
that
that's the
shit.
thing.
And
You
that
can't-
was that's
can't
the,
swim, you
that's
can't
a
do
lot of
heights.
game changer. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't swim, you can't do heights, you screwed.
And you
Yeah.
can't do
And
math.
puzzles.
Well, I love puzzles though, so
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
puzzles
I
a big
got
part.
one of the 3.
The puzzles and the swimming and the heights. is
Legends
the
of
biggest
Hidden
part.
Temples made me get ready for the puzzles. But continue.
I'm getting ready to watch with the children. Key House season 3.
Key house. I'm not here.
I'm not here.
Lock and Key?
Lock and key. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Tricky House.
Yeah.
That's what the
Come
house is
on.
called.
Is it?
Oh,
My
okay.
mom was just
Lock
telling
and
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lock
it's
and
called
Key.
House. But yeah, no.
That's the
Lock
last
and Key.
season, right?
I don't know.
They said it's the third one.
Yeah, it's
I
the third
third.
season.
I heard it's supposed to be the last one. I haven't watched. I heard it's.
I'm okay with it because season 2 was
watch it with the
on
kids?
a whole nother level. Yeah,
That's
I watched
cool.
season 2 with them. Season 1 by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Watching this one just because the little boy wants to watch it really bad with me. I'm like, all right, shut up.
Oh, just like, let the nigga watch it.
Yeah, basically, I'm like,
Y'all got
I'm
Apple
not fucking-
TV? They got a new cartoon.
I
They got
had
a new.
a
They
Apple
have a
TV.
new more animated movie on there. It's pretty good. I watched it with. It's pretty fucking good. You would. It's like a movie about luck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
bad.
Apple TV.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
pretty.
love it.
It was pretty. Yeah, It's called
It's
luck.
called
Yeah,
Luck.
yeah, it is about luck, right? It's like,
Yeah.
well, having good and bad luck, yin and yang, and type of shit like that. It
I
was
wanna
way
watch it.
better than I thought it was
I
gonna
love
be.
I love them kid animated
They
movies.
are
I watch
always
them by
really
myself.
good.
Them
They're
should be having
always
meaning to
really
them
good.
and the message behind them, John.
Yeah,
I really wish I
They're
could
always
see,
so good.
see the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Me
but
too. I wanna
Definitely
see that
wanna
shit.
see that.
Where is it?
It's
How
only
can
in
I get
theaters
it?
right now.
Oh, it's in theaters.
It's only in
Is
theaters.
it here though?
Is it here?
It's
though?
coming here.
It's cut-
No, it
it-
dropped here already. Actually,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh,
it
I
came
gotta go
August
see
8th.
it.
about to-
I gotta go see it.
August 8th was the day it came out for, or either 9th, but it's past that, so it
Yeah,
doesn't
niggas
matter.
know
But
I be
it's
here.
Yeah,
here.
I gotta see it.
I'm about to look right now.
And-
Niggas know I be in the theater.
Yeah.
And
Fandango.
this is Gohan's coming out party,
Right.
For him to be
Gohan's
the
back.
shit and to
About
be the
time.
man. So
And-
yeah.
Piccolo gets an upgrade too.
Does he?
Oh, he
I
gets
just
an
thought he
upgrade?
just get
That's
recognized as the
fine.
father.
He gets
Gets
upgrades.
recognized. Hey,
That's all I thought.
Do I have to bring up the romantic comedy spinoff I said Goku needs about finding out how he feels about all this shit? Because somebody need to make that happen.
I mean, obviously, he don't
Goku
care
is a
about his
terrible
kid. Yeah,
father.
he, don't
He
care about
really
his kid.
is. He
don't
really
care about
is.
none
I
of
saw
that.
that
really
and I said,
care-
I
hey,
never
he
knew
really-
that.
I don't
Go-
even know how he got the second son. to
He
be
really
honest.
cared about getting the
fine,
fade
I guess
in
her.
with somebody more
Oh,
than
for
taking care of his
sure.
kid.
He's like, I'll die before I take
Yeah.
care of you.
literally, bro. Literally
Like,
His
I gotta
proudest
say,
moment-
taking
care of-
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
His
Yeah.
proudest
I don't see
moment
no
was
Dragon
his
Ball
son
Z
fighting.
shit.
Yes.
I don't see Dragon Ball Z at
It
theaters.
should be called Dragon,
Dragon
Ball
Ball
Z
Z
superhero.
super, yeah,
something.
I don't
super.
see
It's,
it at
it's
my local movie
superhero
theater.
hero.
Right. I don't see it at my local
What, you
movie
said what?
theater. I'm about
Check
to
Cedar.
Jack Cedar, he says check Cedar.
Cedar Lee.
Yeah, you gonna find it there.
Well, you done? Or you still
And yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
You ain't listening to that?
Listening
there are
nothing.
currently no movie
But
times.
today I decided to go a little dabble across the market. You know, I did a
Across
little
the market.
ride a rave.
Oh, he did drop
Okay.
today. Didn't
Yeah,
he had like
Alright.
28 songs of his shit.
yeah. I'm sorry. Ride wave is more so of like a
R&B artist.
yes that, but I mean like
Yeah.
a couple songs I can take. I can't take him as an album. It was
I
a-
feel
it
that.
was
I can't
a lot of
take-
just
It's a
I'm-
little
one,
much. It's a little much.
just
Yeah,
one
heartfelt-
monotone,
yeah,
just
heartfelt
notion
moments.
the whole way
Mm.
through. It's like all right, bro.
And see, that's where a 10-song album makes it more tolerable.
know?
Mhm.
And then
But
and then the
streaming
game
game-
shit I listened earlier today too.
Yeah, I gotta
Mhm.
tap in
Okay.
with
Okay.
that. At least
Damn,
see
shit
what's
was
going
smooth.
on.
Shit was
Something
going on.
like that. That's what I listened to today.
Since
Good
2008,
job, Jamal.
reading,
Yeah.
watching, listening to, sir.
All right. Well, I don't like to read. I know that's felt a
We
stereotype,
do audiobooks over here.
Hey
too.
man, it's okay.
but I mean I don't even do that either.
We
Even
got
though
no
that
book
is
reports.
that's a
option.
little it's a little better for me,
Mhm.
but
Listening to
I'm
it.
more of a visual type of
Mhm.
person. I could watch a movie, but as far as what I'm watching, I've been watching a lot of Apple TV Plus lately.
Okay.
So like currently I'm watching Trying.
What's that?
Man, it's
Cause I got it. I ain't know what
It's
it is.
about-
It's so hard for me to get Apple TV. Plus.
Trying is about this couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
It can't, it c't free with shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
how
I mean,
that's
if,
why I don't know
no,
how my mom got it,
they
but she
they
got
the
it with
cheapest
something.
one out of everybody. They only
Mhm.
like $5 a month.
Yeah.
A
But,
lot of that stuff
um,
they got like that buy to watch type shit, so people probably
Yeah, they
fall
got
victim
that,
to that
yeah.
heavy.
Oh, I
yeah.
fall victim to that all the time. But I don't be caring.
See, there it is.
But
I watched every, I'm gonna tell you.
the
I was about to jump to- I was about to jump to. I was like, I watched on there.
yeah, Trying is about this UK couple
Mhm.
that was trying to have a kid, and for
Oh.
some reason they can't have a kid,
Mm.
so they ended up like
Good- that's a good
adopting
name.
some.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
some,
like-
sheesh.
Oh well, two. They
That's
adopted
more than
two
one.
kids,
Mhm.
and like it's just
Interesting.
going through them learning how to be a parent.
Mm.
You know, But I'm also watching
Interesting.
this show. What is it called? I just finished it. It's about this dude going to jail. He is a drug dealer. He like think he Italian. Went to
Mhm.
jail and had while in jail, he got served with 10 years. And then the FBI came to him and said, yo, if we get you to snitch on this dude named Larry Hall, who is a serial killer for like a whole bunch of girls, if you could get him to confess to doing it and then learning where he put their bodies at, we'll let you free. And
Damn.
Brad ended up, it's a true story
True
too.
story, yeah.
He
Ooh.
ended up
Getting,
getting them.
and they let him
And how
go.
they catch him
Yeah.
the first time? The first dude?
The
What was he doing?
who?
The murderer?
The murder.
The
No,
drug
no.
dealer?
Oh, the person
drug
that
dealer.
Oh, the
Yeah.
drug dealer. Oh, that scene was crazy. He was basically
What was he selling?
he was cocky. Bro, cocaine.
Yeah.
Hard, man. Hardcore cocaine. Like,
Not hardcore. Scarface.
yeah, he was trying to be Scarface. But
That don't
at
end
first
out
though, like I don't want to ruin it,
Yeah.
but he thought he was gonna be smooth. But they ended up finding like AKs and like assault, a
Everything.
bunch of
guns,
assault
the
rifles
guns,
and
the guns, make the
guns
numbers
that you
go
ain't
up.
supposed to have.
You ain't supposed to
Yeah.
have.
and
right.
they like, oh
Them
yeah,
guns
we
go
got
up.
you.
Yeah, them
You know?
guns
Fuck
make
with Ted Lasso.
it's federal
Fuck
charges.
with Ted Lasso on there.
No,
I keep
I keep
wanna
hearing
get
about
into
that shit.
hard.
I keep
Y'all-
hearing about that
It's
shit.
a
y'all-
fish out of water type of deal.
y'all
He's
hip
like
to-
thriving in it for no reason.
What is it? The psych next door or something like that? The
That sound
therapist
familiar.
next door.
Mm.
Man, that one was hard. It's a true story too. It's about a therapist who
About to
had.
make me actually give Apple TV.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, they
There's some
stuff
shit on there.
hard.
And they got all the
I can
Charlie
name-
Brown shit.
Man,
And they
I
weren't
can name a
cursing a lot
lot.
in it too.
It's so
They
hard
were
for me to
doing
do
it.
the family friendly non cursing stuff. So
Yeah.
they were it's cool to watch with the kids
Yeah.
around in the back and shit.
But yeah, I could go into it, but they got a
They got
lot,
a lot
man.
of
I'm telling
things.
you, check it out.
Yeah.
Like, check out Trying, the other one. I can't remember the
You
You see
name.
that show about that on
Um,
there about the high school reunion and like there was like a party and like at the reunion and like the most popular famous person died and the whole series is about trying to fit. Yeah, that shit is
Nah,
interesting.
I didn't
as
see
fuck.
that.
It's on. I forgot what it's called, but like it's interesting. It's like a series, but it's like 10 episodes, but it play in the same night, and it's like the dude died, and they trying to figure out who did it, who had the motives. Why did you do this one party back in the day? Is that when you didn't like this nigga? All right, bet. And it's like it talk to each person differently. It's like a who done it type of deal. And Tiffany Haddish, one of the cops.
Oh, okay.
And,
Oh, I've seen the little highlights for that.
It's pretty. I didn't
is
know
that
what.
on? Is that on Apple?
It's on
Plus?
Apple.
Okay.
It's a TV. It's a series.
Okay.
I gotta
It's like
watch
10
that.
episodes, but like I usually when I'm getting hip to shit like that, I wasn't aware that I see it. I'm like, oh, let me try it out, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
it-
Apple TV
it
got
was
some
interesting.
joints on there.
I got like access
I
to
never
most
gave 'em a
streaming
try.
things.
I've
Yeah.
had it probably 4 years now, and I've
Oh,
never
I was about to say,
tried
I
watch
thought
it.
you almost said 4 years.
Yeah.
It's like you should
So-
not be paying for that no more.
Yeah.
All right, so and what I'm listening
What you
to,
listening
Mhm.
to, sir?
y'all hip to Kent James.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I just got.
He used to
hip
be in
his new album.
he used to be in the band called Overdose.
For real.
Yeah.
He was in Overdose?
yeah, he was
I
in
knew he
Overdose.
looked familiar
He was in
before.
Overdose.
Man, Overdose
If you
hard.
like Kent James, you'll like Overdose.
Yeah, Overdose
Okay.
hard.
Go look over
Yeah,
Overdose.
I've been hip to him
Man,
for a minute.
You done put me
but-
on real quick.
Yeah, he
The
was in
album
Overdose.
Fan Club, I'm just now bumping that.
Mhm. And that took a minute to
Um,
come out. And he got another one with Buddy.
Buddy,
They
yeah.
got a joint project.
yeah,
That
yeah,
Burberry,
that one.
whatever song on there, that Burberry,
Yeah.
and that's a he.
Yeah.
Hard.
And then it ain't out yet, but me and Lorraine Chia, I don't know if y'all
I'm
heard
here.
her,
Mhm.
but me and her got something together. I did the beat.
Ooh.
She got the song. It's called Vibe. I'm been bumping that.
Okay.
But that's coming out on the 17th, August
Dope.
17th.
Dope.
And
We
then-
will definitely repost it.
Oh yeah, and then
Damn, I forgot
Other than
this
that,
Kid James
bruh,
album came out.
my stuff and everything I named at the beginning. You know.
Yeah,
Right.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
Reading, watch, listen to myself. I am watching My Name is Earl. Still, I'm on the last season.
Oh, man.
I'm hit.
My Name is Earl is a very problematic show, man.
It is.
It's so
And
problematic.
it's racist as fuck.
It's racist as fuck.
It's pretty
to
bad.
I remember when I did
everybody.
my little
It's
binge watch, it was-
pretty
it was-
bad.
To,
It's pretty
racist.
bad.
I
to
gotta get
everybody
hip.
though. It's not just to like, but like,
No, it's
but the
to
shit you
everybody.
catch.
Watching it back in the day though, it was almost just normal, which is crazy how your
for
lens-
that time
your
frame, normal
lens
as hell,
changes, and it's like wow,
bro. Anything they do with a black person, I'm like, all right, I bet you that
If I
they
see
make the
my
black
black
person
dude with the
dumb,
fro, yeah.
do drugs, prison, and then anything they do with a Mexican person, gardening, the sombrero, it's
contracting
yeah,
And they
things.
got
Yeah.
so typical white trash for everything else.
and then the white chest. So they hit all the areas, but man, it's
A lot of areas that have
it's
been hit.
bad, bro. It's good, but it's bad. And I feel like that happened during the writer's strike,
Writer strike, yeah.
and it fucked
That
up.
was like 0809 that came on, no?
Mhm. And they fucked up the last two seasons because they
That's
didn't
why
really.
girlfriends
they-
got fucked up at the end. Came
Come on,
home,
man.
fucked
Shout-
it all up.
R.I.P. girlfriend.
Y'all said girlfriends. Yes,
Yeah.
that's last season.
Yeah, that was a good show. That was a real good show.
writers,
Mhm.
Strike. It was
Strike.
an 0708 they had
Yep,
that bitch.
yep.
Yeah.
Right,
Niggas be
man.
tapping with
Hey.
stupid shit.
No, I said after you done.
I'm a Muslim. I was there. I watched this YouTube series called First Smoke of the Day,
Mm.
and it gave the backstory on how Cookies got started, how Junk Boys got started, how Connected got started. It was a amazing podcast. It basically, I'll give you a quick summary. It basically started with the Cookie family, which is Jigga, Sherbinski, who made the Sherbert Strand, and then it was a one more person over there, Kenny Powers, who is under Powers Up now. These are the guys that created the strands that we love today, like gelato, cherry pie, fucking sherbet crosses, all those
So the goats
candy
are-
flavors and shit like that came from 3 people. It's amazing. So if y'all have the time, go to that YouTube page, watch it. You can see basically every packaging you've ever seen that it was counterfeited. You'll see why they started doing different things. Who is the next up? I deep dive for like 10 hours on that shit.
First smoke of the day.
First smoke of the day. Great name too.
That is a good name.
I am listening to the Game album when I was riding here and that shit was bumping. I am also listening to that damn, what was that? Nothing Was the Same. I can listen to Tuscan Leather and I will get to the light of my job, and when I'm pulling into my job, it'll be playing started from the bottom by then. And I'm like, this is just a cool 12-minute drive right here to get to get into to get in there. And I'm curious to listen to that Kent James. I want to listen to that Kent James because I didn't get to listen to this current album, so it made me remember that.
Yeah, I forgot he dropped that. Actually, I
Yeah.
gotta go back and listen to that
Yeah,
too. 'Cause
exactly.
The singles he dropped was fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
Buddy dropped too.
yeah, he
Buddy-
did.
His
Buddy
album
just
was
dropped.
hard. He
Yeah,
just
well, he dropped the deluxe.
too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
shout out to Buddy. Buddy hard.
The
Buddy
rap
been
and shit,
hard.
that shit.
It's a lot of good
Buddy.
music that dropped that I need to. Did ASAP Rocky just drop a single?
He
dropped-
had a song on some. He was featured on somebody's. I
Okay.
forgot what it was.
Okay.
It ain't his
Is it
song. though,
Nico?
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't
but
it
he was
Nico
on that
joint?
also too. He was also featured on that too.
But yeah,
But
that's
not an ASAP song though.
yeah, but that's pretty much it for me since 2008. You got anything you want to close out with or promote for the people? Let them know what's coming.
After I forgot his name, but after Michael left the office, it got trash.
Yeah, it did.
I might
It
make
did.
some mad with that, but
Yeah,
it got
did.
trash.
Good,
Yeah,
but yeah,
did.
it wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same.
Would have
They-
been
it
fine
wasn't
if
the
it
same.
stopped.
They tried
Yeah,
to
nah.
find a replacement and it just
and it was not
Who,
none of them
Andy?
people.
Matter of fact,
Yeah,
when-
Andy-
This is the only reason why I
Will
watched The
Ferrell.
Office, and it was great.
like
It
Will
was
Ferrell
great.
was one of them ones. That
I ain't even
came
get
in.
to the
Remember,
part
Idris
when he got
Alba
on
was in
there.
it for a point in time.
Who?
Will Ferrell
Idris
did
Alba
come
was
over
in
there
it
Idris
for a
Alba
point. I
came
did
in.
not like his character
Idris Alba
even a
came
little
in.
bit. He was
Said
way
what?
too Idris Alba. He was way too serious. I didn't like it.
It
It wasn't his fault though.
Yeah,
He
it
was the
got
boss,
weird.
right?
Yeah,
He
fuck
was-
that
he
whole
was doing the
little,
whole
fuck that whole
revamp.
little side.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
pissing me
yeah.
off the whole time. I was like, nigga, get out of here. Where's
All
my?
right, give us a what you got coming up in your social media name, and we'll close it out, sir.
Honestly, just trying to make way more content.
Hell yeah.
Trying to do more videos. I actually just got on the way here. I got asked to do a show out in New York, so
Nice.
that
Hell
might
yeah.
be happening next month. I don't know.
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna see what happens with that.
Fourth quarter.
But yeah, that's about it.
All right, brother. I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you
Oh
for-
yeah.
CNC, Common Cozy in the house.
Common
Shout out
Cozy,
to
baby.
Nick Samps out there, you know the boy.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
2008.
I got their opinions on the album. What
Mm-hmm.
you think, bruh? Have you heard it yet?
The whole album? No, I ain't get to listen to the whole thing yet.
I got to get your opinion. I
Yeah.
like to get everybody's
Yeah.
opinion, whether it's good or bad. You know what I mean? I value everybody's opinion. with
Constructive
that- with that
criticism.
stuff. Yeah.
Actual constructive
But
criticism.
that's
Not
what
hating.
keeps that keeps a person being better. You keep sharpening your
Yeah.
tool. You like, oh, I
Yeah.
might tweak this a little bit now. There might be a little tweak on it.
I like
Yeah.
giving those notes.
I appreciate you, sir.
Respect.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you. Kickback Shorty,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you.
Yes, sir.
King Maul, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
S. Carter, thank
20
you.
Babies.
Oh,
Office
yeah.
Studios. I'm Juice Shrug. This color radio. Play that funky music.
Happy people, good people.